Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays and the continuation of Lego Batman, the video game. This is the first game in the series, of course. Today is going to be the finale of the story, and then, of course, we're going to be doing some free play today as well. So the whole full chapter thing is going to change. Your stream schedule has changed for today. Because, well, I mean, of course, the brand new characters in Mario Golf are available, so we're going to do a Mario Golf stream following this immediately afterwards. Then, I think, is a stream for, I don't know what I'm doing after that. I have to think. I think I'm going to be doing ActRaiser again, or I might be doing Power Rangers. Everything is kind of crazy at the moment because so many new releases came out, so I'm kind of, like, juggling stuff at the moment. But I think that the Mario Golf thing would do better than Kenna today. But anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Lego Batman arrives, because we'll be playing this game for about another week, because we are doing free play. So what's happening right now is the Joker finale, and that level should take about 30-40 minutes, and then we're going to dive into the free play aspect of the game. With Batman and Robin once again, as well as the ability to switch other characters, which is going to be great. So, yep. That's what's happening. Okay, so first, Batman and Robin have to go over to where Arkham is, because they always start them here in the Batcave. Whoopsies. Oh, that didn't work out well for me. And I'm a little late because Amber bought pizza, and I ate because I was starving, so that's why. Usually I eat after the first stream, but I was very hungry and I devoured like a couple slices of pizza. So.
Oh, there's Batgirl.
Yes, you just punched her in the face. She appreciates that. Okay, so you just have to walk on the platform, and then I can go to Arkham. Thank you. All right, here we go.
Great to see everybody in the chat. Hope everyone's day is going great today.
Thank you.
Luke's happy because he has pizza. Pizza Friday, that's right, cool Shinji.
Well, I'm still riding on a high from the ActRaiser game. Was amazing. It was great. It's a bit longer than the original, but oh well. I mean, it can't really be helped.
Great to see you, Sean. Hello, Marinus the Grey. Hi. Drago, thank you so much for putting the don't forget to like and subscribe in there. And I had a great time playing one of my favorite games last night, Fire Emblem Awakening. So thank you so much, Drago, for being an ultimate member and sponsoring one of my favorite series ever. Which I actually forgot some things actually happened in the story that happened, so that was a little shocking last night. Hey Johnny Campbell, how's it going? Great to see you. Hey Emily Barnes. Princess Emmy is here. Sean, hey, JD says, JD has arrived. Awesome.
Yep.
Hey, Cool Shinji and Sammy Bear King. Hey, Droggle and Simons says, Happy Friday.
And,
hey, Tom.
Immediately after the stream, guys, or when you get a chance, if you could either watch today's short or support the Power Rangers Versus video. It's not doing well. Like, either the short or the Versus video are not doing well today, which is kind of scary, considering it's a funny Batman one. And usually the Star Wars one struggles, and this one, to see a Batman one struggling is kind of terrifying. But,
hey, Luke, I have a suggestion for that. Well, when I schedule my stream, after you already have scheduled a premiere, I'm able to have people watch that video after my stream goes. Like, I have your noon video can go up as the next suggested video after my stream.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if you schedule, like, the video for noon first, and then you schedule your 6 o'clock stream after it's already set up, that video, then you can actually have them go to that noon video after your 6 o'clock stream. I'll tell you later about it.
If only the old Gotham could be this beautiful, Harley. So hollow and empty. We've had some laughs, haven't we? But the biggest one tonight will be Gotham City. It'll be a gas. Ha 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 ha. Oh ho hee hee ha ha.
Sorry, that was a very long explanation. I'll tell you later.
I vaguely understood it.
I think even if you have it scheduled and it's not a premiere, you can have it go up after the 6 o'clock video.
It would have to be scheduled as a premiere first, or it's not going to work.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. The Cathedral from '89 Batman. Except this time, we get to go inside of it right away, because, well, there's no police escort outside. They're inside.
Harley is excited about it.
Harley's super excited. I never liked Joker's hair, though, in the first one. It always bothered me. He looks weird.
How does his hair change in the second one?
They just change his hair so it looks better, like,
So
over
it
the course
looks
of the series. No, I mean, they make it more Joker-like. This was just...
Oh.
I don't know what this was. I think this was the Dracula hair from the Lego sets. I don't know.
Oh, I see. So this doesn't really even look like Joker's hair then.
No. No, not even remotely. Mm-mm. Oh. Can I... Oh. Whoops. Well, that's handy. So, I guess that was police searchlights that we just, like, kind of blew up to Kingdom Come. Whoops. No. No! My studs! Oh, no. That's fine. We're going to do free play today anyway, though, so it doesn't really matter. And for free play, guys, we're going back to Batman and Robin's, like, Riddler section, so that'll be first today. And we're going to do our best to try to get everything 100%, but it might not happen, because Lego Batman is a very hard game to finish 100%. Like, the first one is very difficult.
Oh, yeah, so we have to do this one because... we had this one last level to do before the...
Yeah, we had the Nintendo Direct yesterday, which was awesome. It was really good. And today I saw, like, as I was waking up, Chris Pratt, like, put something on his Instagram, telling people, like, his story of, you know, his first time playing Mario. And, it was kind of endearing because I remember what he's talking about. People were trying to dismiss him and say, no, Mario games were never like coin-up arcade machines. It's like, yes, they were. There was a Nintendo cabinet that had like several Nintendo games that you had to like put a coin in, like, and it had like Mario and Duck Hunt, things like that. And then there was also an arcade machine called Mario Brothers, where Mario and Luigi were in this like sewer area, and you could play as either one of them, but it wasn't your traditional Mario game. Yeah. It was weird, but it was called Mario Brothers. Yep, you got the right idea.
I kind of messed up here.
And then you just have to jump across and then make that. You can do it. There you go. See?
So he kind of played a rare kind of machine that not everyone has played.
Well, it wasn't. No, actually, they were quite common in like sometimes cities and stuff like that.
Oh,
laundromats.
Wow. All right, so basically people are just ignorant.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the people who are complaining about him being Mario aren't gamers anyway, so it doesn't matter. The movie's not made for them.
The fact that he actually is a fan of Mario, even from back then, shows that, you know, that's...
I had a fun little theory about what's going to happen in the movie.
Okay.
Like, I have a feeling that there are going to be these people, kind of like Jumanji style, that are transported into the Mario thing, and the Mario characters become their avatars.
That would be really interesting.
So Charles Martinet would start up as Mario, and then, you know, he would sound like the other guy.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm thinking.
So maybe these people would actually be playing a Mario game and then get transported into the Mario universe.
I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be live action or if it's going to be all CGI like Wreck-It Ralph. Nobody knows. Like, we'll see the first trailer like sometime next year. You're probably going to get the trailer debut in a Nintendo Direct in 2022.
Oh, that would be really interesting.
Most likely E3 of next year. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I guess everyone who's voicing stuff looks photogenic enough to be into the Mario game. Except for Jack Black.
Or there's a couple other theories that people have, and I kind of like. They're saying that Charles Martinet could be playing the father of Mario and Luigi. So he would sound like regular Mario, and then, of course, Chris Pratt and the guy, Charlie whatever, who's playing Luigi, they would... what's the word I'm looking for? Something would happen to their dear old dad, and they would be cast out of the Mushroom Kingdom or something, and sent into New York, and then have to go back. But of course, their dad wouldn't be around anymore. Like, you know, Disney movie thing.
Yeah.
Or the cameo characters are Wario and the Waluigi. since, you know, no one can play those characters like Charles Martinet anyway. So there's lots of possibilities, but I think people are overreacting.
Oh, okay. So William Dafoe is not playing Waluigi.
No, William Dafoe and Tom Holland, as far as I know, are not in the movie. No.
Okay.
No. But the thing that I'm more concerned about than what actors, like what Hollywood actors are going to play, you know, Mario characters. The Nintendo threw me off yesterday with the announcement of the N64 thing, and I've been like crunching numbers in my head, like how they're going to do this, and you know what Doug Bowser and all these other people are going to do, and it terrifies me because I was thinking, what if the N64 stuff is not like a one-time fee? What if they're going to do this thing that it's kind of like a
monthly?
No, not a monthly. What if they charge by season pass for N64 games? Like, so you buy the first season pass and you get like all these N64 games on the first time, but then when they release the next round of them, you know, there's even more stuff.
Did you need me to go
Yeah,
down there?
I needed to come down with me again. I fell down.
I don't even know if I'll make it.
I think you'd be fine. See? You were fine. I mean, you face plastered, but you're more or less, you know, not where. Oh my gosh, come on! Worse for wear. No. Because my reasoning is that, do you realize that every time Nintendo does a virtual console with the N64 games, they charge over $20 for N64 games? Like, I hope they don't anymore, because, I mean, it's now 2021. And, like, that was common practice that you could kind of get away with before.
But aren't those, like, Banjo-Kazooie's, like, over $100 if you get it in a retro store?
I don't know if I'm supposed to grab onto those or not. You can try swinging on those. I don't know. Nope. I don't know.
No.
Sorry. I'm just trying to... Oh my gosh,
Sorry.
why?
Oops.
I mean, it looks like you'd be able to swing on those. Right? No?
Okay. Well, honey, if I'm gonna try something, you can't be in my way.
Okay, I'm not in your way. I'm totally back here.
Thank you.
Well, how am I supposed to get over? Oh, that's how I'm supposed to get over.
A little platform.
It's a swing. Okay. Oh, come on! Stupid depth perception. Well, no supervillain status today. Well, at least for this one.
I don't have to feel bad about that. It's not entirely my fault.
It's fine. Level's almost over already anyway, and I totally failed. It's actually, it was a pretty quick level.
We'll get supervillain status.
We will get supervillain status eventually, but not because we're going back to play as Batman and Robin. But yeah, that's what I was most concerned about. Like, out of all the announcements, I already, of course, bought ActRaiser in the Castlevania collection. So I mean, that was those were day one purchases for me. I was super happy, and I'm gonna be looking at the Castlevania collection in October, like as live streams, because I love Harmony of Dissonance. I like the Soma Cruz Castlevania. I like Castlevania Dracula X. The only one I'm not a huge fan of is I never liked Circle of the Moon. Circle of the Moon's weird. I just... Ego is weird with that one. It played too much like, I don't know. It was a weird one. The story was weird. The characters were weird. How am I supposed to get up there with you? I have to get up there somehow. And remember, I have to talk a lot because of copyright stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Oh! Oh no.
Let's see.
I mean, you can get over there. I can't.
I think I have to jump up here.
You think you have to jump up on that as like a pulley system?
I'm trying to, but it's not.
Well, the camera angle has shifted. Like, if you're trying to get up there, you have to go down and around.
No, I got up here last time.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, that's impressive. Alright. Aha, it is a pulley system. Yay! Alright. So you just have to come on over here, and you don't really need to use that to get over there, though, because you have a double jump.
Oh.
Yeah. Hello. Okay, so that section's done. Score. Da, da, da. No, SWAT peeps. Why?
That's very cute. It's always great when you have somebody that, like Ben Affleck was a fan of Batman, and
Yeah.
nothing. Brie Larson said she was a fan of the comics. But,
She'd never read the comics.
But that was after she said that she'd never read one. But then
You
in a
can-
later interview, she said she was a fan.
Unlike other celebrities that you it's hard to catch them in a lie. You can catch Brie Larson in a lie because when she was announced as, or when somebody said they're making a Captain Marvel movie, she was like, oh, who's that? And they're like, oh, she's like a female superhero like Wonder Woman, but in Marvel. And they're like, oh, and she's like, cool, I need to get my agent on that. So she had no idea who the character was. And then when she started doing interviews, she was like, yeah, when I was a little girl, I was really big into Captain Marvel, but did you know she was called Ms. Marvel? And I was just like, Pinocchio, Pinocchio, Pinocchio.
Like, yes, Brie. Everyone knows she was called Ms. Marvel.
Right. So
except for one person.
That's why I can't stand that woman because she's a liar.
Yeah, that's what I don't.
I mean, most celebrities lie, but at least you can, you know, it's hard to catch them sometimes. Like,
at least they don't outright like.
She and not Jack Black. She and Kevin Smith. Like they are the biggest two-faced liars in Hollywood. Because Kevin Smith said Kevin Smith says, "Oh, I'm a fan of He-Man." But if you go back and you watch a documentary for him about, like, he was talking about 80s cartoons, and he said in the documentary, which was from 2016 or 2015, he said, well, yeah, He-Man was like a show when I was a kid, but I never really watched it.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, he said that. He was like,
so
I was more into G.I. Joes and Transformers.
Said he didn't watch
it.
So
he said he went up to the fans making a show and saying that I am a fan of He-Man, so this is going to be an amazing show. And of course it was a meh show. But he lied.
He wasn't a fan.
No.
Of it. Yeah.
No. He was a fan of getting paid so he could, you know, go forward with his other movie projects he wants to do and get in with, you know, some other companies so he can make a Star Wars movie.
It's hard for me to. There have been a few times in my life where I've caught someone in a blatant lie. It's hard for me to. Yeah. I can think of an instance where I probably never told you this story, but I met these people that acted like they were really good people, but never mind.
Okay.
I caught them lying to this sweet little church lady, and I was pretty shocked.
Okay.
They kind of like lied right to her face, so it was just like, wow, this is completely. Yeah, it really changes your perspective on people.
Yeah. Alright, so that was actually, so somebody told us yesterday the Joker level would take 30 minutes. Technically, we could have finished this yesterday, but that's okay. So we're going to move on to Freeplay now. I'm kind of excited about that because we can actually take our time with the levels and swap in other characters, and you guys can kind of help out as well to try to help us get as much stuff as possible because, I mean, the story aspect of the game doesn't really matter anymore because it's over! Joker was triumphant until he falls at the hands of the Batman. Yay! But no supervillain status, because, yeah. But yeah, people always say, like, why do you have such a beef with, like, Kevin Smith and Brie Larson and some other celebrities? Because it's like, they're actual liars. It's not like, oh, I actually remembered I was a fan of this. No, they said it. And, you know, these companies don't go out of their way to try to erase stuff that they've already said. It's like, you would think these companies, that these people are, you know, basically furthering a lie, they would go through and they would try to do damage control and erase the evidence off the internet. Like, you know, get rid of people's YouTube videos and, like, some of the stories written about this stuff to kind of cover their tracks.
Why? Other people own the rights to the stories. You can't get rid of it.
You'd be surprised what Hollywood can do when they want to bury something. Or someone. I'm just saying.
I feel like this conversation took a weird turn.
It always takes a weird turn.
But yeah, I do like it. Like I said, I like it if someone was kind of a fan of the character.
Well, yeah.
Or if you weren't a fan of the character, you could at least admit it and say, like, the truth.
Mm-hmm. That's why the He-Man, the other He-Man Netflix series is actually, even though it's a drastic departure of how the show looks, the storyline and the characterization is actually more in line with the He-Man comics and the 80s TV show and some of the other spin-off He-Man shows. But, I mean, the visual style for the new He-Man, like, Netflix CGI show, it can be very off-putting to people. But it's a better storyline and character development than the Revelation show.
That's why, like, I always got really uncomfortable when you started telling people Amber has never played a video game till she met me. I would have to continue to correct you over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like, Luke, you're going to put this in a really bad perspective. I don't... Because I even told you I was a fan of Sonic when I met you.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't say it all the time. I mean, you can.
You kept saying I got my wife into gaming, but it was like maybe more than I was. But I did play games. But
That's what I meant.
I know, but I get very concerned that people are gonna start thinking something.
No. I don't even say that stuff anymore.
I know.
You have, as a woman, you have the ability to remember stuff that happened 15 years ago. I do not. Like, I'm lucky if I can remember what happened a year or two ago. Okay. That's just how it is. We're actually going to go back to the Batcave, and we're going to do Batman's free play stuff now. Well, I mean, first we can unlock the villain characters that we got. Whoops. Also, we can make, if you want, we can make our own custom characters, like, based on the parts that we have. But, I mean, they don't really play all that interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a... I mean, you told me that anyone plays a game is a gamer, though.
Yeah, to some extent.
I wouldn't say, like...
I would say a casual gamer. Oh! Oh, he was in this one. Killing Joke Joker. Huh. Interesting. What else do we have to unlock? Got a Harley Quinn hammer truck. Garbage truck.
Well, that's very cute that he had a story about that.
Who?
Oh, who we originally were talking about. Chris Pratt. That
was
the entire reason we were talking about any of this.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was cute.
About Mario.
His story was cute. Or his story was adorable. But I still think Charles Martinet is going to do some fun stuff. Like, I just don't know what it's going to be.
I don't know. I feel like the more I speculate and hype it up in my mind, it'll be, like, way better in my mind than it would ever be on the screen.
I think people are in for major disappointment with the Spider-Man movie. Like, everybody's thinking Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are going to be in it. I don't know. I have a feeling that some of these leaks have to do with the Doctor Strange movie, the second one. And not, like, maybe briefly Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will show up for, like, 5 seconds as a teaser for the next movie or something.
I mean...
You never know. Because, I mean...
you're talking to a person... I haven't even watched Endgame, so I don't even know. It doesn't even... I watched the last Spider-Man movie, but I couldn't even remember that I did watch it.
Okay. Alright, here we go. The very first level, you can bank on Batman. And it looks like... No, we got... see, if you have the yellow color, that means you've got all the stats.
I think the last movie... Ooh. I thought there was going to be a lot more to it than it was. All I remember is one fight scene and the whole movie was over.
Which one? Ooh, I'm going to be Nightwing.
The movie with
Yay.
Fishbowl Purple Man.
You can pick whatever character you want.
Who's that guy? Fishbowl Man?
Mysterio?
Yeah.
I don't know. The Mysterio movie is not one of my favorites. It's okay.
No, I thought he would be... I just thought that... I just thought there would be more to the movie. I thought Mysterio was one of the main villains in Marvel. It just felt like he appeared, they had one fight, and then it was over. Yeah.
I can't, like, get over how well that... I mean, this game is 2008, guys and gals, on PS3. And you can see just how detailed the character models are. Like, for the first entry in, like, a Lego superhero game, it's actually still pretty good.
So when did Barbara Gordon wear a gray suit with a blue cap?
Barbara Gordon's gray and blue suit was her second Batgirl costume, and she wore it in the 1970s and the 80s.
It looks kind of good, honestly. I kind of like the blue and gray.
Yep.
I think if I was cosplaying as Babs, I think this is the costume I would wear. It's just, her cape was really yellow, or they just made it yellow in the Lego?
No, it was yellow.
Wow, that looks kind of weird.
She had yellow gloves and yellow boots.
Why wouldn't she have a black cape, though?
She had a black cape in her first appearance. Her first appearance was basically a black Batman suit, and then she had a yellow oval, and she had a yellow cape, or no, a blue cape with, or wait, no, it was, no, it was blue cape, and then she had yellow boots and yellow gloves. And then in the 70s, they were like, well, we kind of want to lighten it up a little bit. So we're going to give Barbara, like, a gray suit like Batman's, but we're going to keep the yellow and the yellow boots and the yellow, cape.
It feels more feminine for some reason. I don't know why. Like, more lighter colors. It feels more girly, which is good.
She did not, as Batgirl, she did not look like Batman, specifically, until the, Bruce Timm series, where the Shadow of the Bat, because remember, in that universe, she was actually trying to pose as Batman, so that she could save her father, who was being like told was like a mob. What do they call it? a mob, not supporter. He wasn't an enforcer. He was he was taking bribes from the mob, so he would look away for certain crimes. And Barbara was like, "Hey, Batman, if you show up, it'll prove, you know, Jim Gordon's innocence because people trust you and people will know." And of course, Batman says, "No, I'm not going to do that." And Robin does it instead, and that's how he runs into Batgirl. And he's like, "I thought Bruce wasn't going to be doing this." And you know, of course, everything kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah.
But she never dressed like Batman originally.
I'm surprised Batman didn't show up, but maybe he didn't.
He was undercover as Matches Malone. He was trying to, you know, find the connection.
Oh, he didn't have time to show up. Anyway.
Right. Yeah, he was undercover.
Plus, it would be kind of... I don't think he did, like, personal appearances.
No, he didn't do personal appearances either. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. You were correct.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's the only time that Barbara actually looked like a Batgirl version of Batman. More or less. Whoa.
Yeah, that's great, honey.
Mm-hmm.
I like the blue and gray. It looks kind of cute.
Yep.
It kind of looks mismatched though a little bit. Like I'd go with all gray, personally.
Oh, do you have Oh wait, I can play as Batgirl too. Oh, cool. I didn't think you could. Maybe the Wii game just didn't let you cycle through all the characters as much. I don't know. I don't really know. All right, so...
Yeah, I thought we played as the same two people the whole time.
Yeah. All right, where's my vacuum suit?
I guess I have to go up. Wait, how do you cycle through the different suits?
You cycle through the other characters by pressing the top buttons at the top. So the R1s and L1s.
How do you do the suits, though? The different suits?
You can switch to them at any time, so you just do this. Just hit the top triggers, and you can change the characters. It's a little bit different than the Wii version. But you can play as both Batgirl, Nightwing, and a couple villains. So right now I'm playing as Nightwing, and I'm sucking up stuff with my vacuum.
Oh wow, I can have bombs.
Yep, you can have Demolition Batgirl. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, this is so interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing parts for me to suck up right now, so I'm gonna head in there.
Oh, because you're technically our Robin.
I am the first Robin.
Because you're Nightwing.
Yep. Can you come a little bit more down here so I can suck up more of this stuff?
Yeah.
Because there's some pieces in here still. And I'm just gonna suck them up. And then I think I have to go over this direction.
Well, if I was designing my own Batgirl suit, it would be like all gray.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe yellow or a blue cape or something.
Blue cape? Okay. That's cool.
I don't know, like too many colors going on at once with the yellow, blue, and gray. It's too much stuff going on.
Yep. This is actually...
That's why Nightwing suit looks sleek. It's black and blue.
You can't go wrong with Chuck Dixon's redesign of the Nightwing suit. It was so good.
Babs hype, says Meredith.
Yep, Babs hype. That's right. Babs hype. The Babster. The Babarino. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. And then I'm just
What? I don't think so. Nintendo's lawyers are really called the Nintendo Ninjas?
It's a rumor. It's possible.
That's interesting.
At least that might be what the American branch calls themselves. Like you have to remember in Japan, the term ninja does not exist. They're called shinobi.
Shinobi.
Yeah.
Hey, our cereal. Thank you. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Hey, our cereal, good. How are you doing today? Doing good, guys. Hope you're having a great day too, our cereal. Thank you.
Who's a character that can survive?
I don't know why I named my... Oh yeah, Dozenar named his Mario Kart tournament Chris Pratt versus Mario.
Ah, that's funny.
Very cute. A Dozenar.
Very nice, Dozenar.
Yeah, we played that tournament today.
Alright, so...
Luke, I have a question. Are you guys gonna do some Let's Plays on the 64 games, says Alec?
I mean, we can.
We're gonna do Banjo-Kazooie.
We are gonna do Banjo-Kazooie because Amber loves the OG. She loves the OG Banjo. So yeah, that's a given.
It's like, finally we can do. We actually bought Banjo-Kazooie for an overpriced amount at a store in the Nintendo 64 cartridge.
Oh,
some time ago.
He's not swayed by the feminine wiles of Poison Ivy. Interesting.
Because he's a good guy. Plus he has rubber lips.
Oh, that's a Riddler henchman. I thought that was animated series Riddler.
So, but it's hard to actually stream on Nintendo 64 games because sometimes the Nintendo 64 doesn't work sometimes. When
Yeah.
you try to stream it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's going to be cool that they're doing it, but at the same time, I'm concerned about the pricing.
Sorry,
that's all.
I haven't been talking as much during the playthrough.
I've been talking. It's
I'll
fine.
try to talk over it, the music.
It's totally fine. I don't know what this is. Like,
I didn't really do my usual nap today, but I went out for a little bit.
whoops.
I just went out to the store for
That's
a
great.
minute.
Yeah.
I walked around.
You're allowed to do that. Why is this big truck here? What is the purpose? I feel like this big truck is important. It's like maybe a garbage truck or something? Possibly park it in here? No. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I'd like to make soup today because I'm not really gonna eat a lot of the pizza. You can have that.
Yeah, go for it. I did eat some of the pizza. It was really good.
I like cabbage soup.
Why? Why is this here? Am I supposed to blow this up? What is your significance thing? Why are you here?
Well, I miss the times where you and I could watch something and just hang out at night.
I would actually. There's a bunch of Korean dramas I'd love to watch, but I don't have time right now.
On your own, or did you
With
watch them
of
with
course
me?
I would love to watch them with you. I always love watching stuff with you.
Mm,
It's not the
Yeah.
same like watching stuff
but
by
you
myself.
haven't had any time to. for a
That's
long time.
that's the thing. I haven't had any time. That's by the time I'm actually ready to sit down and watch something, I only have a few minutes. And usually, like, what happens is how I watch the anime I like is I only get to be able to watch like 1 or 2 animes that are like 20 minutes in length, and usually it's with me eating a meal before I go
I do that.
to you know, record
Sometimes when I
a
have
stream or something.
make eggs and then I watch something while I'm eating my eggs in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can like work on art or do something after that.
All right, so we've got 6 out of 10 of these. Nice, very cool.
I can't get over.
Hmm?
I don't want to talk about
Okay.
just like Poison Ivy's outfit.
Oh, the fact that she has the open back thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't trying to be saucy. Like, basically, I
they
heard
were
from
just trying to be accurate
Yeah.
to her outfit.
yeah, I heard the Lego team like because I did interview them back in 2008, and I asked them about like some of their character design choices and stuff like that. I can't remember the publication. This is why I'm saying like most of my memories are very blurred because I only remember the important things: your birthday, when we got our cats.
Yeah.
Except, unfortunately, our first cat together, I don't remember when
Yeah.
I think it was sometime in 2012, but I don't maybe after
We got
Christmas
it-
or something.
No, we got it before we moved to level 1.
See, I don't remember that.
A month
I
before.
remember Shadow was August of 2016, and she was very frail and stinky. And then I remember Zelda was October of 2016. And that's about it.
Well, I don't know what to say, but like when I was younger, like seeing stuff like Poison Ivy or Jessica Rabbit
Mhm.
as a little girl, seeing girls like that, I would always be like, wow, she's so pretty. It would never occur to me as a little girl that she was like somebody guys liked or anything. I would just be like, wow, she's pretty. That's all I would think. Like, so like to little people playing with these characters, it really isn't. They really don't think like older people do at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's just Poison Ivy. She's swaying back and forth and she's being girly. That's honestly all little kids think about.
So, I have a funny story to add. Jessica Rabbit is coming back to the Disney attraction parks. They put her in a trench coat. They covered her up completely, like, basically, it almost feels like, see, when I was a kid, you had a group of Christians that were very, like, outspoken about girls needing to cover up, and they had, like, under religious grounds, and they were nice about it, but also they were kind of like, this isn't appropriate, blah, 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 blah. Now you have a group of people championing that have no moral authority, like, at all, or moral conscience, and, Disney is bowing down to these people and changing things, so they basically took Jessica Rabbit and they stuck her inside a trench coat.
What you're saying is like it used to be based on religious grounds, but now it's based on just woke grounds.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
guess.
opposite.
Yeah, it's the total opposite because I mean, yeah, there was like concerns about like, well, maybe this is making a character look too spicy for kids or something like that. But that's not their argument. Their argument is, it
makes adult women that don't look that pretty feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, something
That's
stupid.
their argument.
Yeah, something dumb.
Oh no, I know what their argument is because
Yeah, I know because you had girls in high school who were mean to you based on how you are and your sizes, things like that.
The only time I ever could relate to how that felt was watching anime where you'd have a bunch of girls and they'd be super mean to another girl because she was pretty, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, that's what happened to me. It's like they don't really deal with that in the American anything, movies or anything.
So that's what's going on with that now. So she's gonna appear in a trench coat, and now they changed her job, so it's not acceptable for her to be, even though it's a dated movie and she was supposed to be like a famous lounge singer or whatever. She's no longer a lounge singer. Her career is she's going to be a private eye, just like her husband.
No, but she already had a career.
I know.
She was a nurse.
Yep.
She just did the lounge singing on the side.
Yep. So they're completely retconning her because it's not acceptable for today for a woman to be apparently a nurse and a singer. So they're like, nope, that's not good enough. So that's not empowering enough for Jessica Rabbit. She is now a detective, just like her husband. No, her husband actually was a private eye, a gumshoe. She is a actual police detective who's undercover, is what they're changing it as, and I'm just like, what?
Okay, I'll just do my one thing and that'll be it. But
okay.
Let's just say this: best quality of a woman, not based on what she wears or if she lounge sings. Best quality of a woman is she loyal to her guy? And Jessica Rabbit is most loyal to her husband of any woman in the entire world. She never even batted an eye with all those guys around, never thought about cheating on her husband even one time. And that's the most important thing. What she looks like on the outside doesn't matter. It's what you actually do. Whether or not people judge you based on
it's not underneath, it's who you are that defines you.
You look saucy, or you look too curvy for me. I feel like you're going to cheat. It's but there are many skinny girls or girls that don't look as curvy as Jessica Rabbit that do cheat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, just because you look so gorgeous, it looks like you're going to cheat. It's that's not really a reason to hate somebody. Whether they actually cheat or not, that's what you define them on.
So she was a loyal wifey. She was very good to her husband. She was very supportive of her husband. But a little random trivia for you about Roger Rabbit. Did you know the actor who played the detective or the gumshoe, the private eye that Roger Rabbit works with in the movie? He is the first live-action Super Mario. He is the guy who played Mario in the live-action Mario movie that got panned. Yep.
The detective from Roger Rabbit, what played Mario.
He's Mario.
Wow.
Yeah, he was the Super Mario in the 90s.
I forgot what we're supposed to be doing right now, honey.
We're collecting stuff and just running around having fun. We've, so far, if you pause the game, it tells you, we've collected 7 out of 10 of those. We have true superhero status already, so that's why the bar is gone. And we have the red brick already. So we're almost done with this level, I think.
It's kind of like having superheroes, it's kind of like having superheroes that have superpowers and are unattainable in the way they look and their achievements. For guys, super strong and everything like this, like He-Man and all this stuff. Or I guess The Rock isn't a superhero, but people think of him as unattainable.
The Rock should play He-Man.
I'm just saying,
that'd be good
guys
casting.
In general with huge bulking muscles with superpowers, lifting boulders like Superman. In the same way, Jessica Rabbit is the ultimate woman in that way, where she's unattainable. But this is why people say you shouldn't make a woman look like this, where she's unattainable. But you do the same. But people do create heroes for guys that are unattainable. So why cannot Why can women not have an unattainable goal? Like, I would love to look like this. I would love to be as amazing as this person. Like, why can we not also have our heroes kind of like our fantasy heroes as well? Like, why? That's how I feel. This is my opinion.
So basically, like, Twitter did not like disappoint with how the whole stuff happened. So they're trying to petition Nintendo because they're saying, you know, we got Sega to change Sonic, so we can get them to change the actors of Mario. And it's like, it wasn't Sega of Japan that buckled under. It was Paramount, like the movie studio. Japan's not going to do anything. Like, you can cry until you're blue in the face. Nothing is going to change. They don't care about what the West thinks. They just don't. So, I mean, Miyamoto is having a blast working with this group. Like, he has been very into, like, working on this movie. Like, it's his first, like, movie, and just like his games, he goes all out, right?
Yeah, but we changed Sonic because...
of how hideous he looked.
Because it looked bad.
Yeah.
We haven't had a voice clip from... Like, if we had a voice clip from Chris Pratt and it was like, it's a me, Mario, then we
yeah.
then there would be a reason to be like, please.
There will be blood.
Like, please, he's doing a horrible job. Please change it.
Yeah.
But there's no, like, we haven't even seen a clip of anything, so there's no... You can't just change it based on, I don't like him because of XYZ, so, you know, you can't really change it based off that. Like, Sonic was changed based off of... Like,
he looked like a horrible nightmare.
We didn't change Sonic based off of we don't like the people animating him because of XYZ. We changed him based off of...
This is going to terrify everyone.
Yeah, like, I don't want to have nightmares. Please change
Please change this, yes. Yeah. Oh, Killer Croc has super strength, right? Yeah. Sweet.
I mean, I can understand they think they can change... I mean, if people really feel like...
That's death, I think.
But,
is this death?
I don't know, whatever. I mean, to each his own. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I find this all very entertaining, but nothing's going to happen. Like, Nintendo doesn't change their stance.
I mean, I honestly, there are certain actors that I at certain points in my life thought, ugh, this person, I don't want to see them in a movie. But then I've actually changed my opinion on them later on, you know? Like, I can actually be changed. Like, I didn't used to be a huge fan of Johnny Depp at all. I always thought he was kind of strange.
Well, he is strange.
But then after this whole situation where he was having all this horrible stuff happen to him, I thought, my gosh, like, this guy's just like, this guy needs a break. And I was just like, maybe I am a fan of his.
That's why I love, like, that basically, you know, it's important when a movement grows too powerful that they have checks and balances. Like, right now, the checks and balances for the crazies on Twitter is Japan itself. Because they're sick of it. They don't care.
Yeah,
so,
like,
you know.
I mean, I can...
I'm loving this.
That's the thing, is, like, I can actually disagree with every single thing about a person, and they can drive me nuts. But then, like, when I see their performance, and then I'm like, actually, they're not doing it too bad of a job. I guess I'll change my mind. Like, I have that ability, but... People on Twitter, I feel like, do not have the ability to do that. Like, they don't know how to change their mind about people or give people a chance.
In other Nintendo news, the leaker of the Nintendo Direct stuff, like, has vanished because they weren't exactly 100% with all their leaks. Like, they said that Game Boy games were going to be coming and some other stuff, and usually when these leakers are wrong about something, then it completely shatters their credibility. So they missed out on a couple games that were supposed to be announced. There was supposed to be a Breath of the Wild trailer. There was supposed to be an announcement about the Game Boy games and things like that.
May I ask a question?
We don't want to be in there.
Why are we doing free plays since we already played this before?
What do you mean? I want to collect stuff. I want to keep playing this game. I'm not done with this game yet.
But aren't we just playing the same? Do we get more points for playing it again? Or?
We're going through and we're collecting stuff. Can't you see the little canisters down there?
No.
You can't see the little Don't you know what free play is? You're trying to
I haven't
get
done this
stuff.
in a long time.
Okay, that's fine. That was
also, I haven't checked the chat in a while.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put this in my machine.
I don't know. I feel like
that's gonna give me some stuff.
I feel like I shouldn't. Yeah.
Booyah.
I think I should like have a list of people I should never bring up again. Number 1, Brie Larson, and number 2, anything else.
Anything else? You're free to talk about what you want, as long as you do it like in a tasteful way.
No, I'm never tasteful.
Well, you do tend to get a little ranty. But.
I'm not tasteful, and it goes badly. I'm like, I appreciate everyone. I give everyone a chance.
Oh.
I hate Brie Larson.
But I mean, has she done things to deserve some of the disdain?
Yeah,
yes.
but I don't really give her a chance though, to be honest.
I mean, I would if she'd actually come clean, but you can't come clean because if you get caught in a lie, then it's you can't. But yeah, let's see. The leaker has vanished, and everybody was kind of like, wait a second, so were they just guessing, or was their intel actually correct? And the Nintendo, like Shinobi, are actually looking for the leaker again, because they don't like leakers. Like leakers and like Nintendo's legal department do not get along. Because I mean,
so what happens if you would leak? What would happen to you? Do you get thrown out in a parking lot and you have some broken bones? Like,
oh my gosh, no!
What happens to you if you leak a Nintendo?
If you leak a Nintendo thing, you would be like subject to a lawsuit like that you wouldn't believe. They're not thugs. They're not gonna go and start like shanking people in the parking lot. You leaked the Nintendo Direct. You're done now. Goodbye.
I didn't.
No. They can't do that. I mean, there are certain things called laws. Thankfully, the rest of the world follows said laws. But yeah, that's kind of weird, Amber. I don't know what to think about that.
Will you be paying that off to Nintendo for the rest of your life?
I mean, if you don't go to jail for like
debt.
I don't know what.
How much would you have to pay Nintendo if you leaked one of their secrets? Would they sue you for $1 million? Would you be done for your entire life?
That's a good question. I mean, I haven't known most people I've heard of that I knew that have been sued by corporations. I mean, they vanish. Like they disappear. Like in the sense like that they
can't do anything.
Yeah, they can't pay it back.
Well, you know how we are right now. Like it's being in debt that you can never pay. You basically can never go outside again because either you have to work every day of your life until it's paid, or no matter what kind of job you get, you can't make the payments, and it's impossible.
I think we need to get a car.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Whoa, I don't want to go in there.
It can just be somebody poisonous.
Yeah, no, I'm switching to somebody poisonous. I think we need to bring a car down here and park it.
Well, I understand, like, people always disagree with me and whatnot, but I think that's what I think that it's okay to be like Poison Ivy and be pretty and be curvy and be feminine. I don't really feel offended. I don't think there's a problem with it. In fact, I think it's good to look like a girl. I don't really have a problem with it. I don't know why modern society has a problem with that.
What's that?
It's very strange to me.
Yeah, it doesn't really compute, does it? It's kind of weird. All right, so Nightwing with his tech suit. Where is it? There we go. And we just need to get one of the cars out from that. Wait, where's the speaking? What am I controlling? Where? Oh, how'd I do? Did you do that? No.
No, that's your car.
I did that. Okay. There we go. And you just grab one of the cars in there and go downstairs and park it. Like, you can totally drive down there and I'll chase after you. Because, again.
The fact that there's only been one... Like, for instance, like, in Japanese anime and stuff, there are characters like Jessica Rabbit all the time. But in American films, there's only one, really, woman that looks like that, because it's like that's the only person who's ever been able to get away with
Jessica
it.
Rabbit was based on like how women were like considered in like the 40s and stuff like that, 40s and 50s.
Yeah, like the way Bruce Timm draws characters.
Yep. Oh, that's weird. That lady is just kind of walking. Oh, I guess she's going down to the car park. How's she gonna get past all this acid and stuff? And you just have to park in there, and then I'll park in the next one. Let's see if I'm correct. Seriously?
I don't know.
Yes!
Oh,
I was right! I was right!
So now...
Take that, Lego game.
When we have the last one, we'll open.
Yep. Look at that. And now there's only one more. Sweet.
Okay, awesome.
I know. Wait, is Killer Croc poison? Yes.
Well, I'll try to think of something more positive to think about, but, yeah, like, I am excited. Like, I was talking about the people
what are you doing?
I mean, I don't know. So, when do you think they'll announce the new Smash Brothers character then?
October 5th.
Oh.
That's actually something I wanted to talk about. That's kind of a wrong thing to do because October 5th is supposed to be the day that they released the new Nickelodeon fighting game, which we're going to be looking at because it has the Ninja Turtles in it.
Who cares? Like, Nintendo, I mean, they have to compete with people. Like, what are they going to do?
Do they really need to release it on the release day? That's going to, like, drown out all hype.
How did they know
They
those other
knew.
people were doing it that day?
They knew. It's a universal release. Like, even in Japan, like, the game is coming out on October 5th.
Remember when you worked with people from Enway and they were going to release a game on the same day as Mortal Kombat?
Mm-hmm.
And you kept telling them, like, you really need to, like, wait 3 months or something. Like, do not release it on this day.
That's because the game wasn't ready and it was super buggy.
And then they released it on the same day as Mortal Kombat, didn't they?
Yeah, and they didn't have really anybody covering the game.
And there was, like, nobody who got it. In fact, when we covered it, it was like...
We were the only ones.
There was, like, nobody playing their game. And then you were just telling me, like... You might have even said it in the video, like, they should have waited 3 months. Like, how could they compete with Mortal Kombat?
The game was unfinished. They released with 8 characters.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but in that situation, Mortal Kombat was the alpha kaiju, and, you know, Enway was the not alpha.
Yeah.
So in this situation with Nintendo and what was the other people, like Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Well, Nintendo is the alpha of the gaming world, so
yeah.
Nickelodeon, if they should be the ones to move their date 3 months, honestly. Like, Nintendo is the alpha and they're Godzilla, they're roaring, and Nickelodeon should just move their date. That's what I think.
Okay.
Nintendo has already asserted their dominance. I think that Nickelodeon
problem
needs to back off and move their date.
But the problem with that is, sweetheart, is once you go gold, you already had for months been planning the release date. It's actually would cost the company money to change the date of the game's release. Whereas a Nintendo Direct would be very easy to move, like, at least until Friday. Like, I'm pretty sure, I think October 5th is Tuesday.
Yeah, maybe Miyamoto has a birthday party for his daughter on Friday or something.
Miyamoto doesn't have a birthday party.
Maybe he can't do it on Friday.
No.
Maybe he has plans.
No.
He might have a cookout
going
on.
No. Did we actually finish a whole mini kit? Oh my gosh! Wait, no. Did we?
I just thought as far as I remember, like, you know, Japan, they're warrior people, so they're warriors in business, so they've kind of, like, stepped over the line and taken their territory from Nickelodeon. They've stepped over the line in the sand, so it's up to Nickelodeon to decide, are they going to take a cut of money and move their date or what? I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I can't change the character. Okay.
I mean, it's not like they own the date or
no,
whatever.
they don't own the date, obviously. No.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of I mean, you could say it's kind of a jerky thing for them to do.
It is a jerky move. It's not,
I mean, it's just it's not like they're I mean, it's just 1 hour. I mean, people listen to the Oh, I see. Never mind. So the character probably will Oh, now I'm understanding this, actually. So,
the character's going to drown out
so
all...
the character will probably release on that day.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
It might.
He has done that. Sakurai has done that.
So it might release the same day as the Nickelodeon
Well,
game.
if it does that, the Nickelodeon game is toast, because even I won't be looking at the Nickelodeon game on the 5th. Like,
then you'll move the date.
Because, yeah, I would move the date. I'd be like,
Okay, I guess I'll be that girl, right?
You can be whoever you want.
Who's this person?
It is a penguin
Guy looks like a pirate.
He's a pirate guy, yeah.
Clown goon. Was Eartha Kitt the one who was in purple or no? Or she didn't wear purple. That was somebody else.
That's the 80s Catwoman. Freeze free roam.
I'll be Catwoman. I don't know.
Actually, it was just called Freeplay, wasn't it? Yeah, it's called Freeplay. Okay. Here we go. 80s Catwoman. Off. Okay, so this time we actually have to collect studs.
General Kenobi says we missed a mini kit on that level.
We did?
Oops.
Seriously?
Oops.
Oh, well.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, like I said, we're not going to be able to get all the mini kits, guys, because these levels are really hard. We're doing the best we can.
Alright, we'll try to look at the chat more so you guys can help us out. Sorry.
Because I don't know where all these mini kits are. I've never collected all the mini kits.
I think we got into, like,
I still have no idea where it was.
Okay.
Like, even going back into whatever, I have no idea. Like, there's just, yeah. There's no way for me to know where all this stuff is. Oh, so this is my Sonic suit then?
Yeah, but you can't...
No?
Oh, never mind.
He doesn't have a Sonic scream? What does he do? What is he?
Oh, your man bat.
He doesn't do anything. He just kind of hops around like this.
That's kind of dumb.
That's dumb. I mean, in later games they gave him the Sonic scream, but he didn't do anything. Does he fly at least? No.
It would be so cool if he could like morph and become bigger.
I mean, does he have super strength at least?
That would be cool. I hope so.
I hope he has super strength because he was strong. What does he do? Out of my way, fool. Let's see. Is there anything like I can do that involves strength?
Great to see you guys in the chat. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're just
Free play.
Running around doing free play.
Yep.
And let us know in the comments what you guys are excited about coming from Nintendo, and who do you guys think will be the next Smash fighter?
Waluigi. I think it's gonna be Waluigi.
I feel like if I would want it to be Phoenix Wright, but I feel like if it was, people would be so angry. They'd be like, I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you didn't choose Batgirl this time, so Batman's the default.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
Oh, I see how that works. That's interesting.
You get to play as Catwoman. You play who you want. It's no big.
We're playing as Catwoman and Batman.
Yep. Ow. Thank you. I needed that. I appreciate that. Out of my way, Joker. Or, whatever, Goon. What does that say?
Hold square to battering mode. Look around to target things.
Not seeing anything to target. Oh. I guess they wanted me to target that. So we did not get superhero status in this, so we just have to try to do our best with that.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. It's just nothing. At this point, it's like nothing. I'm sure whoever they picked for the Mario movie will be fine. Like,
they know something we don't.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, he
even said he's working with, like, Chris Pratt said he's working with the Mario voice actor. So,
oh, interesting.
Yeah, he hasn't released his Mario voice yet. He was joking around. He was like, "It's me, Chris Pratt." He says, "You know, I'm a Mario," and he says, "That's not the Mario voice." He says, "I can't do the voice for you yet, because yeah."
Oh, so he might be doing a voice.
He might be doing something, yeah.
Interesting.
Or he could just be like teasing people.
Just be like messing with us.
Because I mean, he sounded like himself when he was Emmett the Lego. So.
Yeah, it's true. But Emmett's voice was cute, though.
Yeah, I guess. I wonder if we're actually gonna get a Lego Movie 3, because there was a Lego Movie 2 that was.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what other weird group gives Chris Pratt a lot of flack? I don't know if you knew this.
Protestants?
No.
Oh, okay.
But he gets it from every side.
Hmm.
Like, I even saw like somebody saying that. Like, there was somebody on his Twitter, because I was just looking at his Twitter for a second, because he got the role. And someone was getting very angry at him, saying that he used, like, they were like, I was disappointed in the language you used in your last movie. Like, I felt like, they're like, it was, like, they said something like, God is ashamed of you or something.
Protestants, okay.
So, like, but this isn't even the group I'm talking about that gets mad at him. Like, apparently, he has this entire group of hate from people that basically are, like, what do you call those people? Body positivity people?
Oh my gosh.
Because they consider that he was one of them before because he used to be out of shape. And they feel that he, like, rejected them and, like, betrayed them by getting in better shape.
So he got healthy and people don't like him either.
People say that for him getting healthy, like, if he was healthy the whole time, it would have been fine. But the fact that he started out unhealthy, he was like a beacon of hope to unhealthy people, and the fact that he tried to get in better shape makes them angry.
Yeah, I don't know.
And like stuff like this makes me feel like, wow, I don't even know what world I'm living in at this point.
Earth X, I don't know.
Because like people can get angry at you for getting healthier. That's weird.
Oh wait, whoa. That's poison.
I find that...
No, that's poison. That's poison.
I mean, I find that kind of a dumb reason to get angry at somebody.
Is Mr. Freeze poison?
Like,
okay.
I think it's always a good thing to get healthy. No matter who you are. Like, you can't really get mad at somebody like that.
Is Catwoman our only double jump character? Yeah.
But I realized at that point, wow, this guy gets it from every single side.
Aha!
Like, every group seems to not like him for some reason.
Yeah,
but
well.
at least he doesn't let it bother him. He's still gonna play Mario and have fun.
Yep. I mean, it's the role of a lifetime. I mean, you know.
Definitely.
Especially for a gamer, so.
I know, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we're done here. Let's move on. Also remember, we have to, collect studs because we missed out before. Okay, so this area is doing better. And this is going to be Robin stuff, obviously, which it doesn't even matter. We don't even need this stuff. We didn't just need the studs, so just put that there. I don't even know if they had like a stud multiplier back in the day for... they might have. I don't know, though.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to see if Man-Bat has super strength. That's what I want to know. Okay, Man-Bat, you got to do something, buddy. Yes! Okay, he does have super strength. Alright, so they did give him something. That's good to know. So he is super strong. Screen tear, stop it. Do we have characters that can break ice? Or no?
I can't. Now I'm gonna be... There was somebody... Well, a couple people were like, they didn't ask you to be Toad Amper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, in the grand scheme of things, we're nobodies. So, I mean, sorry, we're just...
What? I have the best Toad voice in the world. What are you calling nobody?
Go audition. Like,
where is it?
Nintendo does their auditions for voiceover in New York City.
Okay.
Like, for their games.
Next time I'll be there.
Yeah, there you go. But like when I was talking like YouTubers in the grand scheme of things, but you know, you can always become anything you want to be. So that's what I'm saying.
I could if I didn't have...
Yes, dear. All right, so where is my Batman character? Because I need to open this up with my batarangs, and then we can go in and try to get some more stuff. There we go.
I mean, I have no problem... never mind. I'm gonna backtrack. I have no problem if people, like, don't like language and stuff that people use and stuff in movies. Like, that's fine, but, I mean, there's a lot... I mean, you could... I just feel like they go after certain people only. Like, everyone is doing that, but you go after one person you don't like doing that. It's kind of weird.
No offense, but I mean, the language thing is, like, that's an argument from, like, the 90s or the 80s that, like, that war was lost a long time ago. Because, I mean, now even PG movies can have, like, you know...
Yeah, but some people don't. Like, there are some actors that don't swear.
Yeah, there are some.
There's some that will refuse, which I do. I do admire that.
Yep, most of those work in movies that are for kids, which is totally cool. All right, 4 out of 10.
Hallmark movies for the win!
I only watch Hallmark movies, like, in wintertime. Although I haven't actually watched Hallmark movies in a long time because we don't have cable. So. Did we lose? Yeah, okay, we died, so we lost some stuff. I have to go up there. So where is my Robin? Robin. There we go. So Robin is the only one who can interact with this stuff still? I thought there were villains that also could use magnetic abilities. I guess not.
I don't know.
Alright, so whoop. Blue? No? Red? Oh! Oh! Okay, red, blue. Alright. Alright. We're doing good.
It's like whenever you try to walk that fine line of just being a nice person or try to do your best or something and just be yourself. You always have people that are like, you're not being edgy enough, and then you have other people that are like, you're being too edgy, so whatever you do,
scale it back, yeah.
There's nothing you can do, like you won't make anyone happy. So.
I mean, that's the job of a director or a producer, actually, is to try to rein in talent and stuff like that. That's supposed to be their job. Whoa, I almost died. I can't die until I get superhero status, so I gotta be careful because I don't want to, you know, have to do this level again. Not be good. Somebody has to glide over there. I'm gonna be Man-Bat. This is all Man-Bat. This is Man-Bat. This is what he was born to do.
I have a question, random question.
Where is he?
You've been covering the Titans show. Speaking of.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Fine. I was gonna say in general, do you like the show or no?
Episode 9 is the worst episode.
So in general,
episode 9, which I didn't even tweet about because I was on such a high from like I just did my podcast on episode 8. Episode 9 is called, like, Souls or something like that, and it's about the afterlife with, like, 3 characters, which I'm not going to give spoilers, but it was a really dumb episode.
Alright, if you had to compare that show to, like, CW shows like The Flash, it's probably my favorite CW show.
Yeah.
Or Arrow, like, what would you say, like, is it worse or better than those?
That episode?
Or it's just like those shows that has way more violence in it.
I mean, it's a rated R show, so I mean.
So is it fun? Like, is it fun show or is it just angsty all the time? Because like, the only clip that I saw looked like everyone was angry at each other, and it looks like that's the entire show.
I mean, that's kind of the gist of the show. They are angry. They're all, you know, they're teenagers with attitudes. You're like thinking they're gonna become Power Rangers or something.
But not
R-rated Power Rangers.
Not happy Power Rangers.
Not happy Power Rangers, no.
Angsty, angry Power Rangers.
Yeah, and their Zordon is weird.
They're 4 Ninja Turtles, but they're all Raph.
No, there's more than 4.
Okay, well,
yeah,
more than 4. Then.
There's more than 4.
I don't think I could watch the show because I need happy things.
You wouldn't like some of the stuff they do in the show. Like it's a pretty. Amber doesn't watch R-rated movies in general, and I don't really like R-rated movies either.
Except for Rambo is the only thing I would.
Right, but I mean it's your typical R-rated program.
But I don't like modern. If it's long, if it's like action movie from the 80s that's R-rated, I will watch that, but not the gross R-rated junk that they have on TV now.
It's basically.
I don't like anything.
It lives up to the HBO title.
I don't like anything.
Yeah, it's raunchy. It lives up. It lives up to the HBO-ness because HBO stuff always has like some pretty spicy stuff in it.
I don't like anything spicy.
Yeah, there's spicy stuff. I came up here. Yay! I did something cool.
No, thank you.
Whee! I'm so happy. Okay, who can? Are you afraid of Man-Bat? Do I have another hidden talent? Nope, I have no other hidden talents other than gliding and super strength. Whatever. Whatever, game.
Are there any good DC shows on that are not Titans right now, or?
What do you mean by shows?
Are there any good animated DC shows? Or?
I mean, wait, why didn't that work? Who is this for then?
There's nothing to watch except for watching Justice League over again.
Oh, okay, this is Brown Doors or Poison Ivy?
Oh.
Oh, it says Catwoman on it.
Oh, wow.
Wait, does it?
It worked for Poison Ivy.
It worked for, well, I mean, she's a female fatale, so yeah, I mean, it worked for her. There is a bunch of Batman animated shows on HBO Max. I mean, HBO Max is definitely worth it as a service.
Currently going, though.
There aren't any currently going Batman shows. They're working on a show called The Caped Crusader, which is set in the 1940s, and it's basically a spiritual successor to Batman the Animated Series, but it's going to be dated. There is a really fun podcast starring Jeffrey Wright, the guy who plays Commissioner Gordon in The Batman. He plays the voice of Batman, and it's a radio drama that is 20 minutes long. They have 3 episodes up, I believe, and the radio program is called Batman Adventures, I think, or something like that, and it's set in the 1950s. It's a great radio drama. I love listening to it. It comes out once a week. Cool. I listen to it at night, like when it releases.
The guy who used to play Commissioner Gordon?
No, the guy who's playing Commissioner Gordon in the Batman. Like, he's doing this podcast.
What's the Batman?
The Matt Reeves movie?
Oh, the upcoming movie.
Yeah, it's called The Batman. He plays Commissioner Gordon in that.
Okay,
sorry. He plays the voice of Batman in this radio program on HBO Max. It's really good.
Wow, that's interesting.
It's based on 40s and 50s Batman. It's really fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot that movie's coming out.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to come out this year. So, of course it didn't, but... Okay, what does that mean? Oh!
I still think did they ever color, like...
Wait, that was it?
Did Beast Boy's face, did they color it green on that show?
They've had more budget to do some stuff with Beast Boy, so his face has gone green a couple times. He's going to start transforming into monsters by season 4. This season, no. This season is mostly all about Gotham. So Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon became an item. Red Hood exists.
Exists.
They ruined Red Hood. They started out strong with Red Hood, and then they screwed it up.
This is cool. This is the first time I played in Man-Bat, I think.
Yeah, but he doesn't do much in this one. He does more in Lego Batman 2.
Oh,
you're gonna have to pick a character with a grapple ability. Spoilers: only Batman characters have grapples in this one.
Oops, I died.
You did?
Well, no, but I just...
Okay, I died that time.
Okay.
Yeah, get my studs. No!
I wish I could think of something interesting and upcoming about Batman we could talk about.
I mean, I already told you, there's an upcoming cartoon by Bruce Timm and Matt Reeves that is coming out on HBO Max in 2022. Or, it's rumored that it might actually drop in December of this year. So, we're going to get a trailer at not HBO Max. We're going to get a trailer at DC Universe. I mean, DC Fandom.
I still think we should have done that thing where... Remember that one person said, ask a superhero? And I told you a long time ago, you should be ask a superhero. You should be Batman, and we can ask you questions like, what does Batman eat for breakfast? Oh,
our friend Dave that did the Spider-Man question thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Dave told me he hated doing that because, like, I mean, that's all it ever came down to, and when he got stifled as a YouTube creator, and then eventually, even though those videos were all virals, he, like, erased them all.
Why?
Because he hated them. He hated doing it.
Why would you erase it?
I don't know, and I always thought he had a really good Spider-Man impression, too.
Just keep it up.
I mean, I never erase my old videos. Like, I always keep my content up there if people want to see it. That's just how I do things.
It's so weird, like...
Some creators do that, though. They actually, they erase their carbon footprint. They're like, no, I don't want to be...
Why would they do that?
Because they hate it so much.
But like, if it went viral, why would you erase it?
Because it was copyrighted. He wasn't making any money on it anyway.
So? It brought people joy. Then people can find it.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I know a lot of creators that do that. That's pretty common. There's a lot of people that erase their original content.
But if people like it, then you're taking it away from them. They can't watch it anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's why you and I have a different stance. Like, even our so-so content, we still, you know, it's still on the internet.
Like people like going back and watching random...
If they can find it.
Random videos of random retro games, and they'll go back and watch it. I know people go back and watch our Lego Indiana Jones.
We never did Lego Indiana Jones.
Yes, we did.
We never did a playthrough of Lego Indiana Jones.
What are you talking about?
We never did it. Check again. We
played through the game.
We played through the game for a review, but we never recorded a Let's Play of it.
Oh, wait. I was thinking the other Indiana Jones
We
game.
did do a Let's Play of Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings.
That's what I'm talking about.
Those would make good shorts.
That's what I'm talking about. People go back and watch that a lot.
That was really funny.
That's a really obscure game we did.
Yep. I loved Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. I thought that was a fun game.
And that was supposed to be, That was supposed to be the last movie, I thought.
No.
The Staff of Kings was
It wasn't a movie. It was a, believe it or not, there was a time where LucasArts would actually do original content. And they would create... Yes. So there were specific Indiana Jones games that were made that were canon. And they were really good.
Yeah, like written by LucasArts.
Yep.
Like the story.
Yep. Written by George Lucas and company.
As weird as George Lucas is,
he's very smart.
He's such a good storyteller.
Well, I mean, it was written by his company, but it was canon.
Yeah, but I mean, well, even back in the day when he wrote stories, though, he did a good job.
No, I mean, did that video ever get pulled for copyright, or is it still up? The Indiana Jones Staff of Kings thing.
But remember that one? They put like 45 ads on one video.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember that.
We had to. I don't know if we got the ads off.
No, I can't because the video got copyrighted, so I can't do anything with that. Like it's it's gonna be hard to download it, but I'm gonna get it because I think we can make shorts from that. The tank adventure, there was all kinds of fun stuff.
That was very difficult. The tank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the controls were garbage, but the game was fun.
But I remember playing through Lego Indiana Jones with you.
Yeah, we recorded it for review purposes.
Well, then we should do...
That's fine. I mean, all of these got copyright claimed anyway. The only Super Chats was the way we got paid, like, with this series.
Sorry.
So, I mean, we could do... I have Lego Indiana Jones on PS3. Like, but, I mean, we have tons of games coming out in October, so we'll have to wait until there's another lull period.
It's PS3 year.
Well, we don't know how long the PS3 is going to last, to be honest, because it's...
We're using the PS3 till it dies.
Yeah. I'm not buying another one, so I mean, if there's some type of like massive PS3 list of games that we've done. Okay, that was impressive. That did not work out the way I thought.
Did I actually blow you a kiss and then kill you with it?
No, I kind of fell to my death. I need to be man-bat again because I like being
man-bat. Let me do this.
Scree! No, I don't need that. I glided. I have one job, and I did it.
Okay.
Of course, I need to get some studs back, because I kind of... Ah, screen tear. Screen tearing! Oh, I don't even know why
I think that they ruined the Indiana Jones franchise by not only doing this Crystal Skull thing.
Oh, they're going to ruin it more.
But also they added Shia LaBeouf. No offense to Shia LaBeouf, but...
No, they ruined it more.
I think there could have been a better option for a person to be in the movie.
They already ruined it. They're going to retcon Indiana Jones' son and turn him into a girl. I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, and they're...
How can you retcon? You already said he had a son.
Indiana Jones multiverse? I don't know.
It was already canon.
Not only that, but she's going to become the new Indiana Jones, and she's going to be better than her father. The movie is so bad that Steven Spielberg has walked away from the final Indiana Jones movie he was going to make. And Disney is still making it, but he left. He's like, this is stupid, I'm done. And apparently John Williams doesn't want a part in it either.
Another Rey.
She's another Rey, yep.
That's the thing, though. Like,
it's going to be, most likely, it's going to be a movie where Dr. Jones dies, too, because Harrison Ford, when he comes back to play his characters, he kills off his characters. So he doesn't have to come back again.
There has got to be an impact that all this weird wokeness is having on, like, young girls today.
I don't know.
Because, like, if I was growing up and I was 8 years old or something, and I saw Rey, and, like, everyone else in Star Wars was a guy, so they had to work for their powers, but Rey didn't because she was a woman. So she magically had them without working at all for it. I'd be like, oh, so I'm a girl, so I magically do everything perfectly from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, awesome. I don't have to work for anything in my entire life. And then, like, my life would be completely ruined because reality would hit and I would be like, oh... oops, this isn't working out how the movies are telling me. It's like...
But the movie said I'm OP and I can do anything.
Like, I don't know what they're thinking. Like, they're going to be teaching young girls that they don't need to work for anything. That's going to be really... It's going to really psychologically mess you up after a while, though.
But think of it this way. The original Mulan movie told you that, hard work and, putting others before yourself was important. The new Mulan movie... if you don't have superpowers, you're not a person. So, if you don't have superpowers, then you're not special enough. It's like, what? But that's not what Mulan was about at all. I mean, she worked really hard and she overcame every obstacle in her path. And in this movie, everything was just handed to her because she had superpowers. It's like, does Disney even understand what made their characters so great in the 90s and 80s? I don't think they do.
For me, like, a lot of the point of, like, I think that people are missing the point of why we're telling the stories.
Are you coming?
Wait, I don't think that we can do this. I need a glide person.
Be Man-Bat.
Well, like, here's my thing, like, oh,
wow,
geez.
wow.
Like,
wow.
Wow. In ancient civilizations, like, telling these,
focus.
For instance, like, Greece or something with Hercules and all this stuff. You're telling these stories to show people that they need to work hard and to do the right thing and overcome. Like, it's supposed to be like a moral thing. Like, even superheroes today, like Iron Man
Stand clear.
And all these people, they're supposed to work hard and do the right thing. Like, he sacrifices himself and all this stuff. Like, it's supposed to have a point to the story. Like, when they woke all these stories and make it all messed up, they're subliminally teaching people a different lesson than reality. Like, it's going to have an effect on people at some point.
Why did you do that?
Don't you think it will have an effect on people eventually?
Eventually, there'll be a snowball effect.
Like, I think eventually people are going to be like, I don't need to do what's right or wrong. As long as I have superpowers, everything will be fine. Like,
wait, where's Riddler? That's a Riddler goon. That's not going to help me.
Sorry. Good thing we still have Lego status.
Wait.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. He has the power. Oh.
I've got the power. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is just, I have a horrible feeling like this is going to, like eventually affect an entire generation of people that is
they don't care about that though.
Yeah, but like if you grow up watching certain movies, it's gonna eventually affect you. Like it's gonna.
I mean, we were molded by the movies we watched and the culture that we were in, so yeah. I mean, anything's possible. But I was trying to think.
Well, I know I was. I mean, people today say that Disney princesses are bad, but I don't really think that is true. Like I think. In a way, it gives you kind of like, okay, like, there are some things about Disney princesses being perfect and having to be beautiful 24/7 that's kind of unrealistic, but in general, I don't know, I don't want to talk about, I'm gonna get too into this, but...
You tend to.
In general, I don't think it was necessarily bad, like, oh, okay, you spend too much time in the mirror and you think you're a princess when in reality you're not. Okay, that's kind of like, okay, maybe that's not the best thing, but it could be a lot worse. It could be, I think I have superpowers and I can fly and I don't need to work for anything. I would say that's even worse than the original.
That's the new... It is worse.
Maybe the first one was bad. Maybe the whole, you are a princess, everyone's a princess was bad. But whatever is happening now is even worse than what was happening before.
Well, like, I mean, the ticket sales are evident of that. Honey, you have to walk up behind and you gotta focus.
Okay, what do I do?
Smack him.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You gotta focus.
Yeah. So, anyway, I guess it'll be fun. You know what I was thinking, though? Like, they made... Well, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll probably watch it. I mean, I watched the Crystal Skull one, so I mean...
I'm not...
I thought they were gonna make Short Round the next... That's what I thought they were gonna do, bring Short Round back.
This is why they're very bad at, like, you know, doing a certain type of culture, because, yeah, I mean, if they were really going that route, then they would have made Short Round Indiana Jones. Like, if they were really, like...
I don't have a problem with his, like... Well, okay, it's not like I have a problem with him and my daughter. I just have a problem with why are they retconning it?
Well, I mean, have you seen Shia LaBeouf? But, I mean, they're going to make the movie even worse because the actress who's playing his daughter she's a cray-cray. So, you can't do that yet. You're jumping the gun. You have to fight Mr. Freeze again. And then you'll have the option of doing that.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna... I feel like maybe I'm judging it before I see it, so maybe I'll just
The fact that Steven Spielberg walked away, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Like, before he was adamant about wanting to do it and, you know, finish off his Indiana Jones
He already did, though. I need closure. Like, he finished it off. They brought the First Lady, Marion. I had closure when he finally was like, yes, I'm together with Marion from the first film. And it was like, thank God. Because Indiana Jones, you have been palling around with every lady in every film.
Palling around.
Like, I am getting very annoyed at you with every Sally and Jane. You're just all over the place here. So I'm just like, okay, I'm thankful that he's stuck with Marion from the beginning. Like, thank you. And then I'm like, I had closure. I can sleep at night now. It's over. Shia LaBeouf is his son. I can deal with that.
I mean, I don't know.
Why did they decide to have Shia LaBeouf as his son anyway?
What I would have done for the final movie is bring back Short Round and have Short Round take over. And just Shia LaBeouf, like, because Shia LaBeouf's character was kind of like a drifter anyway. So just have him drift off and leave, you know, the legacy behind. And, you know... Indiana Jones ends up working with Short Round again, because Short Round is still alive in the universe, and he would be in his 30s now. He would be at the appropriate age to become the next Indiana Jones.
Why don't he say he had another son, like, or another daughter?
I mean...
Why do you have to retcon Shia LaBeouf? Just have him be your other son?
I don't know, because Disney knows how to make movies. Sure. They used to.
Like, I think retconning is stupid. If it's going to be a daughter, then just add a daughter to Shia LaBeuf. It's his younger sister or older. Whatever.
Ooh,
I don't even know.
I did a cool throw there.
It doesn't even matter at this point. It's not like they care what we think or anything.
I mean, the best way that you can stick it to them is don't buy their product. They say, you have no control over our stuff. Consume, consume, consume. You can tell them, no, we don't want to consume, and then it fails.
If
like
the plot looks
Solo.
stupid and it looks like she's going to be another Mary Jane or whatever you call it, Mary Sue.
Mary Sue, yeah.
then I probably won't. I'll just watch it after it won't make any money when it's on Netflix. So
It would never be on Netflix. It would be Indiana Jones now he's a Disney character, so it'd be on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like all the X-Men movies that Fox made, they're all Disney Plus now.
It's just no offense, but I have no problem with them adding more women characters into film and everything, but why can't you add it? Why do you have to, every time you add a woman character in it, why do you have to make the story terrible? Why is it like, we'll add a woman character and then make the story horrible and make everyone wish they hadn't seen the story, but they feel like they have to because it's a woman? Why can't you actually write it with a good story? Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but again, we didn't get everything.
I'm so sorry.
I told you, it's hard.
No, it's my fault for not.
It's hard to know where they are.
I shouldn't have brought up Indiana Jones.
I've never ever found.
We should do Lego Indiana Jones. That was fun.
I mean, we may as well.
Dude, was Sean Connery around at the time that they had that last movie?
Sean Connery was alive for many years. He retired from acting.
Oh, so he couldn't really be in it because he was retired.
No, they killed his character in the Crystal Skull.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just surprised that Harrison Ford is doing this at all. Because he wanted to be killed off as Han Solo, but he'll still do Indiana Jones?
No, he's going to kill off Indiana Jones too, most likely. He's going to die, and then this girl's going to take over as the franchise lead. And Disney's going to try to milk it. But it's probably going to bomb. Because people don't like it when Harrison Ford, like, actually kills off his characters. Because people have an attachment to people like Han Solo, and people are probably more attached to Indiana Jones because he said he really liked Indy. So...
You know what would make a great, an amazing movie with a female lead? That's Metroid. I mean, if they're already making,
I don't want to do the vehicle stage.
If they're already making Nintendo movies, I mean, that would be another great movie they could make, but they'll probably mess it up.
Well, it depends who they put in the lead as Brie Larson. Who they put. I jinxed it! No! No! No!
Look, you cursed the movie before it even happened.
No! No, gosh! Forget it! No Metroid movie. Let's get a Zelda movie out first. We're waiting for a Zelda movie. Oh my gosh.
Wow, Luke.
Oh my gosh, no. No! Strike that from the record. You're playing as Penguin? Okay.
That was hilarious.
It was not. It was terrifying. I'm trying to think who you could get to play Samus. I don't even know.
You could just make an animated film.
I mean, the Mario film is going to be animated, so...
Exactly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But I was on Nintendo's Twitter before I went to sleep today, and I was like, I actually like this casting that you did for the Mario movie, but Zelda movie when? Because everybody's giving them a hard time, like, we're going to make you change everything! And, you know, Nintendo's just sitting back, like, sipping tea, like, what? Sure you are. But I'm just like, okay, this is cool. So, you know all those rumors about Zelda getting a animated movie or a series, like, for 15 years now? When's that happening? Because, I've been waiting. I want another Zelda cartoon.
The problem is that there's so many cringy actors and actresses out there that could ruin a film of your childhood. Michael Bay. Yeah, it's just like...
Michael Bay's kind of gone now. I don't even know what he's doing. What is Michael Bay doing?
Every time you want a movie made of something of your childhood, it can be completely ruined. So easily, and then you could wish that you never asked someone to make it.
Oh, that's right. He's supposed to be doing Thundercats.
I mean... Before Zelda, I would want... I mean, since we're doing the DC thing, look, whatever happened to that Nightwing movie that was supposed to happen?
The Nightwing movie was put on hold because of the fact that Richard Grayson was the dead Robin, and that really ticked off Chris McKay, and he came to have a falling out with the studio after the Lego Batman movie, and now Warner Brothers is trying to save face with Chris McKay because they want him to make the Nightwing movie. And they want to tie it into the Red Hood movie that they're going to be announcing at HBO Max, which is not the Red Hood series spin-off from the Titans. They are actually going to make a Red Hood movie that they will be announcing supposedly at a DC Fandom event that will tie into the Chris McKay Nightwing movie.
Can I say something kind of weird?
So the fact that the Chris McKay Nightwing movie is being talked again, it's thanks to this Red Hood movie rumor.
You know what movie would have probably been made as a major motion picture if Dwayne McDuffie was still around?
Static Shock.
Yeah.
Or
yes.
or he would have made a better Justice League script than whoever gave the script for you know, Zack Snyder's thing. Because I don't think Zack didn't write it, did he? I don't think so.
I think
super strength, yes.
I think the world needs a Static Shock movie.
I think so.
Like, I think it just needs to happen
before the fans get too old who don't remember Static Shock.
And then everyone is just going to be like, "Who is this?" And then and then we're all going to be like, "This is a great comic book person
is what fun looks like.
That never gets in any DC movies, never gets in any DC shows that everyone's been asking for like decades, and we've been waiting for this.
We have been waiting 20 years, actually.
Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yes. I love to
also,
freeze.
what happened to the Jon Stewart movie that was supposed to happen because they didn't have that in Justice League?
That's still, nobody knows what's happening with Green Lantern.
I thought they had an actor. They were having tryouts for the... They
cast an actor for Jon Stewart in Justice League.
Oh, wow.
They did. And
they cast someone for Nightwing, too, I thought, for the movie.
No, they never cast anybody for Nightwing, because he killed Dick Grayson. There's no...
oh, right.
Yeah.
What's his name? Killed Dick Grayson.
In fact, if Ben Affleck's movie ever gets made, then you're going to see the death of Robin, because it's a prequel. In fact, even in the Deathstroke movie, there was going to be a prequel for Robin's death.
Don't these people know how to compromise, though? Like,
no.
I feel like if Zack Snyder just would have done one thing, he could have had anything he wanted in the world.
Oh my gosh, instead of a Mario movie, we need an R-rated Kirby movie? No! Why? No horror movies with Kirby.
A horror Kirby movie.
That's how you would ruin Kirby.
That would be pretty awesome.
No! No, bad idea.
I think Kirby should look as cute as possible, but like once you like when a person gets sucked into him, it'll be like a blood-curdling scream.
Oh my gosh, no.
And then like the person will be like, all I see is darkness.
No!
And pain.
No.
It'll like be their own private Hades inside Kirby's.
No.
It'll be like a portal to the underworld inside Kirby's mouth.
No.
Oh my god.
Let's not do that. It's not.
Where do people go when they get sucked in? No one knows.
Oh my gosh, Amber. I would.
Thank you for the super chat. Well, I mean, Kirby in Mortal Kombat. Kirby voice. Get over here!
No.
Get over here! Yeah!
I still think that's I think you're right, though. I think that the Smash Brother character is going to not only be revealed on the 5th, but either he's going to come out, like, October 8th, or he's going to come out on October 5th. And that's going to completely derail... Because I was actually... the more I was looking into this Nickelodeon Fighter, it looks fun. Like, the Ninja Turtle characters that they have in the game are the 80s Ninja Turtles.
Too bad it won't sell anything now.
Well, I mean, I'm still going to cover it, but not if the new Smash Brothers character comes out first. Like, if the final Smash Brother character comes out...
Alright, let me ask you a question. What time does it come out that day?
I mean,
what time is the Nintendo reveal? Because I could do it in the morning. I could show it off in the morning. I could show it off.
Did they announce the time? Like, guys, do you remember what time the Smash Brothers Direct is? Is it in the morning or the afternoon? Because the Nickelodeon game comes out at 10 o'clock.
In the morning?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, so I could probably just...
You could stream...
do a fun stream of that.
You could do a fun stream of it before it becomes RIP. I mean, it would only become RIP if the Nintendo was mean enough and, like, release the character... See, I think they should release the character in November, personally, because they don't have a lot going on in November. They really don't. Like, the brunt of Nintendo's games are coming out in October.
I mean, I'm just glad that...
just saying.
I'm just glad that DC did the whole Wonder Woman thing. I mean, it was cool, but then they ruined it because it was just bad afterwards.
Oh, you mean the Wonder Woman 84 thing?
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, so if they can't climb on vines, how are they supposed to get up there?
I really hope the last Wonder Woman movie goes more historical, like the first one.
The last Wonder Woman movie.
I thought they were going to do another Wonder Woman movie. No? Wonder Woman 3?
Yeah, supposedly they're making a third one.
Won't it? I hope that they could have her go into history, into Greek or Roman World War II or some other
Yes!
history.
There we go.
Like, I don't want them doing a weird 80s thing again.
No, they'll never do that again. You don't need to worry about that.
Thor did the 80s thing better with the Ragnarok thing. That was more...
His was 80s themed. He didn't literally go back to the 1980s.
Alright, so they did that right then. Whatever Wonder Woman was doing.
Do you want to know what movies have aged incredibly well and are actually some of the best things because they're actually not made by Disney? The Iron Man trilogy is actually really good. Like, I thought before...
Oh, it wasn't made by Disney?
No.
Wow.
Iron Man 3, I think, was made by Disney.
Oh, wow.
Iron Man 1 and 2 are actually really good.
Yeah.
And Iron Man 1 especially is like, it's kind of a dark superhero movie.
Is it weird? Really good. I don't know why everyone doesn't like Gwyneth Paltrow, but I really like her as Pepper.
I think because she named her daughter Apple. I think that's
why people don't like her?
I think that's why they think she's weird. I don't know. I like her as Pepper. I think she was really cool.
Every time I meet people or see people talk about Gwyneth Paltrow, they're like, oh, she's so full of herself, like, her life is perfect, and, like, she doesn't have any problems, and, like, she's stuck up, and that's why I don't like her. It's like, well, I mean, she's Iron Man's wife, so, no, she's kind of perfect, no.
She's rescue.
I mean, she's not really Iron Man's wife, but...
Yes, she is.
What?
Yeah, they get married.
I know.
They get, like,
her character is Iron Man's wife. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
But honestly, Gwyneth Paltrow is kind of perfect in a way. I mean, I've seen her on cooking shows where she shows off her recipes and, like, she's just, like, she has a lot of talents in real life as well. So I'm just kind of like, okay, well...
Is it safe for me here?
I want to hate her like everyone else does, but she's kind of cool. Like... I don't know.
No reason to hate her.
It's kind of hard to hate her. Like, she's kind of cool. Plus, she was in Emma, that one Jane Austen movie.
I have no idea what that is.
She was in that Emma movie where she wore period clothing, and she played a character where she was a matchmaker from an old 1800s like English movie. She was very good in that, actually. You've probably seen it with me. You probably weren't paying attention because you were probably doing gaming stuff.
I was probably doing gaming stuff. Why do we have this little tractor? What purpose? Why? Why? What is this going to do? Nothing. This does absolutely nothing.
Because I learned early on when I was younger, like, when other girls would be prettier than me or get more solos than me or something, people would be like, you should hate them. And I was like, well... I just was like thinking like, well, what if I got the solo? I wouldn't want someone to hate me for that. Mm-hmm. So then I started to think, you know what? I don't think I'm going to. Like, there's no reason to. Just
no, I don't think I will.
Just because somebody is successful or ridiculously good looking doesn't mean I have to hate them for it.
Do you want to know?
It's not The Rock's fault he has that many muscles.
I kind of want to see his Jungle Cruise movie, but I have to wait until November. They're really pacing themselves about releasing stuff. On Disney Plus or whatever. I'm really excited to watch, like, as soon as it's on a streaming service, I really want to see Free Guy. But I don't want to go to the theaters for
it. Yeah, Luke, I was gonna go watch a movie. You said go watch a movie today or whatever. But all the movies started after 1:30, so I wouldn't even be able to be done with it till after 3:30.
Yeah, I guess they changed their times now because of, like, you know... Which doesn't... You would think that they would actually be open in the morning, but I guess they don't do that anymore.
They start 12:40 is like the first time, and even that...
They used to go earlier than that.
2. I know, they don't have any morning shows at all.
They used to start at 10 o'clock.
They don't. I looked, there aren't any 10 o'clock shows.
That's a bummer.
Nothing before 12:40 p.m.
I'm sorry.
I know, I couldn't go see him. I was gonna see Free Guy or something, or...
I've heard...
Or that
a lot of funny things about that.
Movie.
Yeah, I mean, both of those are okay.
I think Free Guy would be more fun because it'd be funny. I don't know if Shang-Chi is funny.
No.
I kind of would like to laugh like that. Like, I don't know. I kind of like fun things. That's why I'm here with you.
Yeah, fun things are fun.
That's why I like you.
Thank you.
And all you guys in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I saw Gwyneth Paltrow on this, like, cooking show, and she was, like, giving this recipe that, like, was healthy, and it was some kind of, like, special taco recipe that she feeds her kids, and it looked really awesome, and then, like, they're like, oh, yeah, did you, like, go to cooking school or something for this? She's like, oh, no, this is just me teaching myself, and I was just like, oh, my gosh. She's Pepper Potts in real life.
Very cool. Oh, what? What just happened? What is that?
No wonder Iron Man needs her.
Amber, if I mysteriously died, then that means you would mysteriously die too.
Okay, I was trying to get your studs.
That's a heat lamp. So, yeah, I knew it.
The only thing I don't understand from the Iron Man movies is after Iron Man messes up.
What do you mean?
He does something that Pepper Potts doesn't like. I don't remember what it was. But he gives her that entire stuffed animal that's like almost as big as like a small house.
That's the third movie.
Okay.
Or wait, no. Yeah, no,
but
that's
like,
the third movie.
Where does she put that afterwards? That's what I'm always wondering. Like, how would you fit that in the door? Like,
I don't know.
What would happen to that after that? Like, what happens? Like, remember, Luke? When I really wanted a big stuffed bear and you got me that huge bear, it wasn't anything like what Iron Man got. But
what is that?
It was pretty cool though. Who got me a pretty big teddy bear?
What am I doing?
I have like a big blue bear downstairs. It's blue and fluffy.
Oh! Oh, I know. Okay. I'm watering stuff. Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, one of the Iron Man movie I really didn't like. I think it was the second one.
The first one's really violent. First one's actually really good. I was able to finally, like... I mean, I still don't think it's as good as the Nolan movies, but it's a really fun superhero movie. Like, I used to give Iron Man a lot of slack. And I actually have the Iron Man game from Sega, because they gave us a copy of their game a long time ago on PS3, and it's just sitting up there with shrink wrap, because I was like, I'm never going to look at this. I think I might want to stream it sometime, like on the PS3, just for fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think I found out after a while the reason why I didn't like Iron Man initially is I kept comparing him to Clark Kent and Superman and thinking, like, I was always like, yeah, he's not as humble as Superman. And then, like, after a long time, I finally realized, you know what, Amber? It's not Superman. This is Iron Man.
Yeah.
He's a different character.
But I mean, if you don't like the formula of like MCU movies that follow like a particular pattern or whatever, the movie doesn't follow the same beats as like when Disney was making the Marvel movies. Like it was a really good movie, and I mean it was going up against Nolan's movies when it came out. So that's why it didn't like get $1 billion or whatever. But it was actually a really good movie. Like I like it. I would add Iron Man to my top 10. Like the first Iron Man to my top 10. Like comic book movies.
You recently rewatched it, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like when?
When I was editing a bunch of shorts.
Oh, like this week?
It was last week. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. It was last week.
Where do you watch it? Like I don't even have any place to watch movies.
Right here on the computer.
No, I mean, like, is that on HBO Max or what?
Disney Plus.
Oh, Disney Plus. I can watch old movies on Disney Plus?
They have all their stuff is on Disney Plus. You can watch all the Marvel movies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I watch the creepy X-Men movie? Like,
which one?
Apocalypse.
Oh, well, yeah, I think so, yeah.
I don't think I would want to, though.
I mean, it's not really creepy. I guess it is. I don't know.
The creepy guy, like, I thought he has, like, a blue face or something.
Wait, how do we get past this stuff?
I
don't know.
I bet the chat's telling us what to do.
Oh, they're just kind of hanging out. I can't really see what the chat's saying. So.
It always takes me... Initially, I always, like, don't like movies when they come out, and then after several years, then I get used to them, and I'm just like, this movie was actually pretty good. I just didn't realize it at the time. It takes me a while.
Well, I mean, I was a hardcore Nolan fan, so I mean...
One movie I really didn't... Oh, sorry.
I still don't, like, people's arguments saying that it's a better origin than Batman Begins. It's like, no.
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 Batman Begins was awesome.
It's a great Marvel movie. It's probably one of the best Marvel movies, but it's not a better origin than Batman Begins.
If you were a Marvel fan, you'd probably say it's better than Batman Begins.
No? I mean, if they had some more time to work on that movie, then yeah. I just didn't like Tony's character in the first movie. Like, he took a long time to develop as a character, whereas Bruce Wayne, you know.
Yeah, you feel like, I feel like Christian Bale had a very good way of making you feel like, when I first watched Batman Begins, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I left the theater being like, wow, I realized someone actually could be Batman. Like, I don't know why, but that's the impression I got of the movie. Like, wow, Batman really could exist for real.
Yep, I came out of Batman Begins thinking it was like a really serious movie, and then when he changed his voice in The Dark Knight, then, of course, the Bale Batman voice kind of changed.
It wasn't that bad, the first one.
It changed stuff for me with Nolan's Batman because, like, if he would have kept to using the same voice he did in Batman Begins,
it wasn't
then
that bad.
it would have, it wasn't that bad of a Batman voice.
But,
and
like,
then
I think Kevin Conroy was correct where he said it was really director's fault. Because it was
somebody's fault.
Someone should have said, like, dude, like, maybe
what are you doing?
Because Luke, sometimes, like, when you and I are recording something, and I go off the rails when we're doing a video, it doesn't happen anymore because we're streaming, so the weird stuff just happens.
The weird stuff happens, yeah.
But like when Luke and I used to record a lot of videos and stuff, if I would go off the rails and do a really weird impression or something, Luke would be like, Amber, he's like, we're gonna record that again. It's like, why? It's like, because that's just too weird. Like, we have to restart. Like, so it's like we're kind of both directors for each other. Like, sometimes I even, once in a while I do that for Luke.
Whoa.
If it's really weird, I'll usually tell him after the episode and be like, that one thing you did was really weird.
Yep.
And then he'll be like, oh. And then maybe he'll cut it out or re-record it later.
Dial it back a little bit.
Sometimes you might,
Well, how did you do
dial
that?
it back the next time. But yeah, I think that the director for Bale should have said, because I think he was just trying something. Like, he was like, I'll just try this.
I'm going to try talking like this. And it's going to be amazing.
So, I think that the director, I think he was waiting for the director to stop him. Like, okay, well,
I guess they like this voice. I'm just going to keep going with it.
Exactly. Like, I think that he was thinking everyone is like, yeah, Bale. Yeah, this is great. Keep going.
It's great. It's a wonderful sequel.
like, I think that, like, the director should have been like, no.
Okay,
like,
you gotta...
You should have said something. I can't get out.
You gotta walk out that way.
Yeah.
Yes, again. Then walk toward the sun. Okay, or drop out. That's fine. Okay, be scared. That's fine.
But yeah, I do think that, like, Kevin Conroy was kind of correct. Like, someone at some point should have, like, said, like, no, we can't actually air this. Like, you need to dial your...
You need... Whatever that is, don't do that. Yeah.
Like, and show him a clip of his first movie and be like,
that
here's what we would like to see.
This is... More of this.
Come back when you are ready to sound like a sane person.
Yeah, because I'm from the future.
Take a walk.
The thing that people most remember about your Nolan films
is you talking like this. Rachel!
Like
I'm not even audible.
Just like when Bale, when Bale like starts acting crazy with his voice, the director should have been like, Bale, you're gonna take a day off. You're gonna go to the spa, get a back rub, whatever it is you Hollywood people do.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to the beach.
Sounds good.
Put your toes in the sand.
Yeah.
You're gonna take the day off.
Toes.
And you're gonna come back. And you're gonna be refreshed and you're gonna start thinking in your right mind.
Alright. I'm going on vacation. Michael Caine. Pack my bags.
It's just weird that Michael Caine like killed the role. Like, he was so on point all the time.
He's my favorite Alfred, yeah.
He's like there, like 1000% on. And
what are you doing, Christian? What is this? What happened between now and the previous movie?
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
He's like completely the same as the last movie.
All right.
And then Bale comes back completely different.
Christian, no. Christian, what are you doing? Come on, man. This is not it. Whatever this is, don't do that. Come on, Christian.
Alfred should have like broken the fourth wall when Bale was like, Alfred. He should have been
if he's gonna continue to keep doing that voice, then I'll be in my trailer until he's ready to be serious. Okay, all right.
He should have just burst out laughing and been like, I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously.
I can't do this today, Christian. Not today. I had too many spicy burritos. You're gonna give me the toots from laughing too much. It just isn't working out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's not working, Christian. Whatever it is that you think is happening, it's not right. At all.
Yeah.
Someone please say cut for everyone's sanity in the room, please. I can just hear him saying, Rachel! All the way back to my my tent. And I feel like this is going to come back and haunt us someday. I really do.
I mean, I'm glad he tried to do the voice without the modifier, though. Voice modifier is kind of weird.
Who is this? Oh, that's a plant person. Where's Killer Croc?
Oh.
No! We don't have Killer Croc? Who's supposed to go in the water? Oh, Robin. Nightwing. I mean, Robin. It's like, how is that going to work?
Holy fish fry, Batman.
There we go.
Luke, did he have a voice modifier in the second film?
No!
Oh my gosh.
It was all me. Rachel!
I just wonder if Christian Bale lost his voice.
He did. He did lose. He lost his voice on set several times.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Why?
What do you think? I mean,
that should have been like a red flag.
That should have been a red flag. Nope. He's like, I'm gonna keep acting the way I want. Nobody can tell me what to do because I'm Christian freaking Bale.
Well,
I can't do a Christian Bale British accent. I do a pretty good Michael Caine though.
yeah.
I can't do Christian Bale. Only this is Christian Bale. A Batman. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you go back, you watch Batman Begins. He has
his Batman voice. It's kind of like this. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
It's kind of like a mixture of like Keaton and his own take. It worked, you know. It had a little bit of nostalgia to it.
Yeah, it did.
It was fine.
Like Keaton.
And then whatever reason he's coming back from the high of the first movie.
He's just like, I'm gonna do everything I did before,
like,
but more of that.
I'm not wearing hockey pads. and you just have to imagine that Chris Nolan was just kind of there, like, I'm sorry, what?
Like, okay.
What are you doing, Christian?
I wonder if somebody somebody told him to do it.
I don't know. I don't know how it happened or why. But it goes down as one of the greatest mysteries.
It feels like I mean I didn't even really notice that it was that much worse. Like I didn't until like people started saying stuff.
I don't know.
I noticed that I didn't. Wait.
What
movie was that? The Dark Knight.
Yeah, he dialed it back in The Dark Knight Rises. It wasn't as much.
Oh yeah.
He changed a little bit.
Knight.
But everybody loved The Dark Knight, so The Dark Knight is the most famous of the three movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then we never got Two-Face.
No, Two-Face was rushed.
Like, we didn't get...
Two-Face still needs a movie where he's not rushed. He needs character development.
Two-Face has never been done justice.
Nope. That is correct.
Except for the animated series episodes of Two-Face.
Yep.
Oh.
No movie version of Two-Face has been given.
That wasn't Army. Who was that? Aaron Eckhart.
Aaron Eckhart, yeah.
He would have been so good at Two-Face, though. He was becoming a very good Harvey Dent.
It became the Joker movie because of Heath Ledger. What they could have done, though, is they actually could have taken... They didn't have to resolve Joker's story in The Dark Knight. They could have waited until the third movie. Because they had so much footage of Heath.
Yeah.
That they could have, but everybody was so devastated and they wanted to give him that, post-mortem performance. So
they kind of, threw all of the footage of the Joker in
one movie. Yep.
So it kind of, overshadowed all the other villains in that movie.
That's why Christian Bale was kind of upset, too, because he felt like... He didn't want it, actually.
That movie kind of messed up the whole storyline.
Well, I mean, that wasn't the only thing that messed up people's perception of Batman. It was his Batman voice. He didn't like that people were making fun of him. And it's like, Christian, dude, think about what you're doing and stop. Because, because the year before in Batman Begins, when he was getting the awards, he was like, I'm just so glad that we finally brought justice back to the Dark Knight. And then a couple years later, I'm Batman! Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess he took the criticism and then... But the problem...
No, he didn't. He didn't have criticism in the first one. He was so happy. He was like, we finally brought justice back to the Dark Knight. And it's all thanks to you people. Because, Batman Begins was essentially a hit. Not by today's movie standards, but back then.
I liked it.
Yeah. So, I mean, there was a lot of things that happened. But did you know the Joker actually was not supposed to be the villain of the second movie? And... there wasn't supposed to be a second movie. Batman Begins was supposed to be a one-off. Like he had no Chris Nolan had no draft like for multiple sequels until the filming of The Dark Knight, and then he penned 4 movies with David S. Goyer.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish that we would have seen Two-Face's movie.
But it was only supposed to be a one-off, because the next movie that Warner Brothers was going to do was going to be a Superman movie that Henry Cavill was actually auditioned for. I think it was like called Superman Unbound or something. I don't remember. It was like some type of Superman Flight or something. And Henry Cavill tried up for the role of it, and he didn't get it, but the movie didn't get green-lighted.
Oh, wow.
And also, a Justice League movie was supposed to come out after the Batman Begins movie called Justice League Mortal, which was going to be a drastic departure of what the Justice League was. Batman was going to use guns. He was going to be played by Armie Hammer. In fact, they all showed up for the costumes fitting. Everything worked really well.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Batman was going to be played by Armie Hammer?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, he was going to be Batman. They had the entire cast. They had some Spanish guy that was going to play Superman, like a Spanish-American guy. Very famous back then. Everything was ready to go. They were ready to start filming, and then Warner Brothers pulled the plug because Batman Begins got a sequel.
Oh, wow.
And
So
Green
weird.
Lantern got a movie, so they pulled Green Lantern from the cast of Justice League Mortal as well. And then Justice League Mortal never got made, and, there was all that other stuff. But, yep. Yep. Batman Begins was supposed to be...
Like
maybe it was supposed to be a standalone movie, yep. So,
them being a success kind of like changed history.
Yep.
Changed everyone's plans.
And then he had to quickly, because Warner Brothers was like, this movie did so well, we are green-lighting a sequel. And Chris Nolan is like, what sequel? I don't have one. And they're like, that's all right. We'll give you some time to put something together. And he was like, you want to continue this world, right, Christian? Because then we can have a lucrative career with you, like doing all these other movies you want to do. And, that's what the bait was. And then he went together and...
He should have just been like, no.
Christian Bale wanted to do another one. And then after The Dark Knight, they didn't want to do another one either. Like, that was it. Because Heath Ledger died. So they were like, nope.
I would, make anyone not want to do another one, though.
Yep. So then basically they took all his ideas, Chris Nolan's ideas for the, 3 or 4 movies he wrote, and they combined it into one movie with Bane, and they got rid of course, the Joker's role and Two-Face's role and all this other stuff, and they changed everything.
Wait, what was Bane?
Bane was in The Dark Knight Rises, the sequel.
He was?
Yes, Bane.
Oh, yeah, that's right, he was.
What are you talking about? Of course I was in the movie. What?
I forgot he was there. Yeah, he was kind of the main...
How could you, Amber?
He was the main person.
That was dark.
Why was Two-Face not a huge role in that?
Because they had to kill him off because what happened to Heath.
Why?
Well, I mean,
They were just starting his character.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's so stupid. They just set his character up.
He was supposed to die in the 3rd movie.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Why would you set up...
Because The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight sequel were all given the green light at the same time. Like, when he was working on the sequel.
Yeah, but they should have.
And it was supposed to be written as like a...
Then they should have made a 4th one with Two-Face then.
No, Two-Face was supposed to be in the 3rd one. He was supposed to... His death was always the same way, but they rushed it. They rushed it and they used all of Heath Ledger's scenes.
He didn't even get to be he didn't even get to do his thing. They basically erased all of his scenes and covered it over with more Joker scenes.
Joker is more than half the movie. Like, the amount of Batman in the movie, he's not in it that much. That's why he really needed to have a better voice. Because reasons. Whoa.
I still think, from a perspective to giving Heath Ledger okay, send off and stuff like that, okay, I can understand, but for the purposes of writing a good story, that was a horrible idea. That ruined so many. It just didn't make any sense.
Someday we'll find out what the true vision of Nolan's movies were, other than the Two-Face and the Joker stuff, because Joker and Two-Face were supposed to play bigger roles in the first movie. Was supposed to be technically the triumph of the Dark Knight, but the fall of Harvey Dent.
Whoa, why do we keep hitting the same guys though?
Oh, they're respawning.
Are we supposed to move? Like,
No.
somewhere else?
No, not yet.
Like, are we almost done with this area?
We're looking for stuff. So I've been sucking up stuff as Nightwing, like my little Nightwing suit, my little
okay.
Nightwing vacuum powers. But it, oh, actually, it bounces off me as I'm working. Look at that. That's actually pretty handy. It's like, oh, okay, cool. You can't hurt me because I'm vacuuming right now.
I don't know how to vacuum.
I'm vacuuming. This is me
Oh, there we
vacuuming.
go.
Yeah.
There, so that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, great, this again. I was just talking to you, so I kind of forgot what I was supposed to be doing.
Kicking butt,
I
taking
don't know
names.
how long the stream goes, so I'm like,
Usually 2 hours.
okay, getting a little...
Da-da-da-da. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I made the door. I made the door,
I
yay
feel
me!
like I'm just doing the same thing over and over again and getting kind of like...
I mean, that's what a Lego game is.
Right, but I'm literally standing here fighting the same guys for almost an hour. And they keep respawning, so I'm actually getting nowhere.
Well, I mean, there might be a way to get that. Ah, there we go. That's how we're gonna get the red brick now. No, because you couldn't get access to Batman's demolition suit before, so now we can get that red brick. So we have to switch to Joker. Where am I? There I am. Killing Joke Joker.
But yeah, Batman Begins is one of my favorite Batman movies.
Yep.
Actually.
Sorry.
I like it better than 1989 Batman, sorry.
That's fine.
I didn't
Each his
really
own.
grow up with the Batman 1989. So,
I loved his origin story. Batman 89 is not an origin story. Just like Matt Reeves' The Batman isn't an origin story.
yeah, that's right. They finally did kind of make an origin story for Batman.
I mean, they basically
Because they didn't really
based
do
it on
that
Batman Year
before.
1 and made him a ninja. More or less.
But that is kind of like accurate. I mean, that's what they have in the animated series too.
Yeah,
a little bit.
To some extent, yeah.
He is kind of a ninja in real life. Like, he does... I mean, otherwise he wouldn't have batarangs and employ all kinds of different
Ow!
things. Like,
I thought I was invincible.
I thought a shinobi, like, uses all kinds of different elements to hide in the shadows and stuff. That's what Batman does.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, you know... Oh, I have 3 here.
Okay, put them in the machine.
People keep shooting me.
Yeah, they're endless. They're annoying. I'll hold them off. You put them in the machine.
I already did put
Okay,
mine
good.
in the machine.
All right, you hold them off. I'm gonna use my sonic power.
Okay.
Seriously, come on, game. This is what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. And then I'm gonna suck this stuff up.
I mean, yeah, if you think about it, like, Ben Affleck's Batman does more like combat stuff instead of like ninja like stuff. He's more Arkham Batman.
Well, he was inspired by Arkham Batman, so that's why
Yeah.
people were psyched out of their mind. They're like, "Oh my gosh, Arkham Batman!" Oops.
Like, what I would love to see
there we go.
in like the Matt Reeves, or wait, what is it called?
I mean, they're already saying that Matt Reeves is gonna have several spin-offs for his Batman on HBO Max. So.
Wait, who's the guy again? Who's playing Batman?
Robert Pattinson.
Oh, right, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
And it's directed by Matt Reeves?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Here's what I would like to see for the movie. Robert Pattinson comes in as Batman.
Uh-huh.
And then, like... Then he, like, says to the audience, "I'm just kidding." And then he steps aside and then Ben Affleck walks in.
Ha! No, that's not gonna happen.
There's my
No.
movie. And then it proceeds with awesomeness, with more Arkham Batman.
Well, there's
That's my idea for the movie.
there's good news and bad news.
That's my idea.
So apparently there was a massive leak that happened before DC Fandom event, and because we're just a small Let's Play channel and nobody really watches, it doesn't matter. But apparently Ben Affleck's role in The Flash is just a cameo, but he doesn't die in it. So that means there is the ability to bring him back in future movies if he wants to come back and if DC wants to do stuff with him. So his character is not going to die. Michael Keaton's character, however, it's going to be the last time that he suits up as Batman, because the next time we see Michael Keaton, he wants to do a Batman Begins or Batman Beyond movie with the Terry McGinnis character. But this is the last time that he's putting on the suit, is in The Flash. It's the last time Keaton will suit up, because he's 70 years old now, so he's done. The next time you'll see him in a Batman role will be in a mentor role. And apparently that's going to be the big announcement at you know, the DC Fandom event. We're going to see a trailer with, what's his name? The two Batmen, Keaton and what's his face? Affleck.
Leroy's asking if you can do Xenoblade tomorrow.
Yes, I can do Xenoblade tomorrow, of course. Yeah, and then I'm doing Wheel of Fortune for Ben on Sunday, I think. And then our other Ultimate member, Aserial, I don't know what day we're doing Aserial's yet. I forgot what his availability is.
I think our cereal.
But he wants
Our cereal's here.
Yeah, he wants me to do Arkham Asylum.
Ooh.
Yeah, on this channel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Our cereal says, "I just got this game. I'm so excited to play it."
Woo! Ow. That's awesome, man. It's a fun game.
Yeah, our cereal. Let us know what's a good day for us to do Arkham.
Mm-hmm.
Excited tonight?
No, I'm packed tonight.
Okay, no, he didn't say tonight.
Oh, okay, yeah, don't.
He says mine is Mondays and Fridays.
Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
Monday will work out.
Monday or Friday? Luke says Monday would be good if that's all right.
Yeah, because my night is packed tonight. I'm gonna do an hour and a half of the tennis or golf. Sorry, the golf.
I just noticed they had flowers there.
Yeah, they have flowers. And then
Oh, you're gonna do the Mario golf.
wow, I still missed one. How did that happen?
Did I miss a character for that thumbnail I made for you, or no?
Miss a character? I mean,
Was there 2 new characters?
I love your thumbnail, but I might use the thumbnail that says DLC on it so I can trick more people to watch.
Fine.
Because I don't think many people will show up for a community thing, but they'll show up searching for a thumbnail that says DLC.
Okay, I tried my best.
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
Huh?
You didn't do anything all around. It's all about optics, son. Flaming Batarang unlocked!
Our cereal says, as far as I know, I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so we'll do Monday for you, our serial. Arkham Asylum.
For that.
So double Batman Day on Monday, guys. You heard it here. Lego Batman first, and then in the evening, Batman Arkham Asylum. Like, the first 2 hours of it. Or however far I get. It's not going to be like a 7-hour stream.
Okay, I was
Yes.
gonna make soup today.
Mm-hmm.
But my tummy kind of hurts.
Okay.
I don't know if soup will be...
Darn!
I'll try my best to.
See, this is what I'm talking about, though. Like, I have never, ever gotten all the things.
It's because you're working with me.
No. No, I've actually gotten more generators than I ever did. Like, by myself. Or, like, with you. Because I didn't, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you helped. I've never gotten that many.
I wish I got collard greens today.
Collard greens?
It helps me feel better when I don't feel good. I didn't get any from the store.
Okay.
I really wanted to go to Target and get their little mini salads. I don't know.
I like Plains Nightly.
I need some greens. Honestly.
Need some greens.
And it's not easy being green.
Alright, so people want to see the custom character thing, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that real quick.
That's great, honey.
Yep.
Well,
8 o'clock is when the next stream is, so it's almost... I have like... I'm going to go for a few more minutes. DC Phantom is October. Okay.
Bane kind of sounds like Yoda.
Bane does not sound like Yoda. What are you talking about?
It's Yoda, you see.
Oh, uncalled for. Okay, so you got the Riddler chest, you got a Riddler goon, Poison Ivy. So back then it actually didn't tell you. You had to guess like what the character was, because it doesn't show a name of what the body piece is. Yeah. So just you can make your own generic character. Also, I believe, yeah. See, this is how you would make if you wanted Batman, like Lego Batman, like Keaton style. You'd have to do a custom creation of him.
Oh.
And then you could run around, but you can't change the cape. You can change the cape color. Wait, is it black? Yeah, okay, it's black now.
Does it come in black?
Does it come in black? Yeah.
Well, I mean, they had a great cast for Batman Begins, so you had
Ninja.
Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and
Does he not have a cowl?
Bale, and that other guy as Commissioner Gordon was really good too. There was a lot of great actors in that movie.
Where's the Batman mask?
Yeah, where's the...
Oh, there it is. There it is. Wow,
Why is
he's
he
smiling. That's
smiling?
creepy. What?
Oh.
No, stop it. That's not... Okay, that's Mr. Freeze. No, gosh, no.
Oh, wow.
No!
Wow.
No!
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Batman.
him. That's him. That's what he's supposed to look like.
Da-da-da-da-da, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
So this would be if you wanted to play as Keaton Batman in Lego, you'd have to make your own custom one. And I don't think you could even name. Yeah, you can name him. You can call him Keaton.
Yeah.
No, crap!
Hero L.
No! No! No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that.
Sorry, honey.
It's fine. I want to name him. Name him. And then you could see, like, alright, so he can use guns, or batarangs. Like that. That was the extent of what the custom character creation was. Select. Call him Keaton. Whoop.
I'm dying of laughter, says Meredith.
Meredith.
Oh, that was a while ago, though. Sorry, I'm kind of behind in the chat.
You're fine.
I don't like Iron Man as a character.
Wait, why?
That's probably why I don't like the movies. Yeah, it depends on what incarnation of Iron Man.
Do each your own.
Like,
Fine.
I kind of like more humble heroes. That's my, but like, Iron Man's definitely growing on me. It's like he has to be, since he's like an entrepreneur.
I'm gonna have to scream his name because that's the only way this is gonna work.
Keaton.
Keaton.
The Iron Man personality in the Marvel's Avengers game, I like.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of based on the animated Iron Man a little bit.
Yeah, something like that.
So I kind of like the animated version of Iron Man. He's a little bit different than like the cinematic Iron Man.
Did I do it? How do I save? Test.
Compared to like a lot of other.
There you go, Keaton.
Good job.
Now he has a batarang. He has a different throw though. He has a generic like throw. So in this game, so there were some secrets in this game. Once you collect everything, you can make a custom character of Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, wow.
You can make Huntress. You can make Azrael.
Oh my gosh.
And some other like, but you have to go through and collect everything.
Can you make like the different things like weird colors? Like, could I make a pink cape or something?
Yeah, you can make a different variation of Batgirl too. Like, so, but I mean, I don't know what abilities this. I think he just has a batarang and a bat grapple. I don't know though. All right, so I gotta go back. Whoop. Okay, so Batman's done.
I wonder if you could put Supergirl in here.
No. Ah! No!
What just happened?
Whoa, no, I messed up already.
Oh.
I turned her into grandmother. No!
It still says Keaton.
No! No,
Wait,
gosh.
go circle. It says back.
No, it doesn't. No.
Oh.
No! No!
I'm so sorry.
No! It was so great, and I had the Keaton smile and everything. I gotta fix that. Okay. Go back to the black pants. Creepy grandmother. Creepy grandma.
Oh, can you make spoiler or?
Yes, spoiler could be made in this game too. There was a couple of them you could actually make.
Oh yeah, General Kenobi was saying, I think you can make spoiler, Black Mask,
Yep.
Azrael, and Huntress in the customization.
And Ra's al Ghul, yep.
And Ra's al Ghul.
Yep.
Someone was saying he's an actual character in the game too.
No, he's not. He's a custom creation. He's an actual character in the DS version of this.
Oh, in the DS version. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Make Alfred. Where's Grumpy? Where's the Keaton smile? Give me my Keaton smile. There we go.
I hope you enjoy the Gamer cereal since you just got this today.
Awesome, man.
So, what is everyone's favorite Batman movie or show in the chat? What's your favorite incarnation of Batman?
Okay. Wait, no, we don't want to do that. Okay. Right. There, he's done.
Are you guys Keaton fans, or you guys like Batman animated series, or Brave and the Bold, or do you guys like Bale Batman?
Wait, how do I don't want to do that. How do I go to the other one?
Adam West.
Oh, if I was gonna do that, I have to be you.
Oh.
I have to be you to make the other one.
Here, just be me.
Yeah, go. You walk on there, and then it'll.
No, you're on the wrong one.
Nope. Then you can cycle through stuff and make a girl or whatever. I'll do it.
I don't know. You want me to make a girl?
Make a different back roll, alt.
You can do it if you want. I think you'll be better at it than me, sweetheart.
Okay, whatever.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You can make her with a gray cape and a gray hood. It's impossible. Maybe a black hood and gray body. I don't know.
There you go.
You like Adam West and the animated series? Awesome, our cereal. The Batman cartoon, says Charles Demers. I love this game. It's giving me nostalgia, says our cereal.
Yep.
JD says Will Arnett Batman. Cool Shinji says Dark Knight. Awesome, guys. Batman Arkham City, says Sarahan. Batman Brave and the Bold, says Billy. My favorite Batman movie is Batman 1989. My favorite Batman show is The Batman 2004. Very cool, Sammy Bear. I grew up with Batman animated series and the new adventure of Batman, so yeah, says Marinus. Batman animated series, says Savon. You can switch between characters by moving the stick, then pressing X to select. By the way, later parts of DC Animated Universe Batman. Batman Beyond, says Charles Demers. The Lego Batman movies, my favorite Batman, says Emily. Adam West and animated series. Awesome, guys. Okay, so what is everyone's favorite DC character then? Alright, fine. We talked about Marvel, so what's everyone's DC or favorite DC or Marvel character?
Oops.
Feel free to put your favorite Marvel or DC character in. Yeah, Lukey. Right, in the last 10 minutes, I started to, yeah, tell me.
Okay. Oh, there we go. What? I'm sorry. Alright. That's fine. Alright, there we go. So, we got Keaton and Babs too. So...
Why is she wearing all black?
I don't know, she just kind of is. There we go. And then...
Okay, let's see what everyone's favorite superhero character is. DC Static Shock, Marvel, Wolverine, says Struggle. Black Panther, Marvel, and Nightwing for DC, says Donkey Lopes. Batman is what got me into comics, even though I'm a DC fan. Spider-Man is my second favorite, says our cereal. Awesome. Nightwing Alex says Spider-Man and Nightwing. Harley Quinn, Supergirl. Very cool, Nightwing Alex. Batman and the Bat family members, says Shaquem Padmore. Awesome. Various characters for DC and Iron Man for Marvel, says General Kenobi.
There you go.
Very cool, General Kenobi. Wally West says, me.
Clever.
Sauron says Iron Man and Thor. Tom says Superman. Batman and Nightwing, says Charles Demers. Batman, says Sean. Tim Drake says Caffeine Crusader. Very cool. You can switch between characters by moving the stick, then pressing X to select. Okay, thank you, General Kenobi. Starfire and Nightwing, my favorite couple, says Charles Demers. I don't have any favorite shows. I don't really have a favorite anymore. Okay. Any of the villains, says Princess Luca. Marvel, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Nightcrawler, says Shaquem. Raise your hand if you're excited for Mario Super Rush Golf Stream, says Nintendo and Sonic Gamers.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Savant says favorite DC character, Batman. Favorite Marvel character, Spider-Man.
Okay, so anyway, guys and gals, that is going to do it for today's free play episode. Thank you so much for watching. So, your streams tonight are as follows. After this is a special Mario Golf community stream. We'll be looking at the new Koopa Troopa. And then probably going to do ActRaiser after that, or Kina. I haven't decided yet. I'd much rather play more ActRaiser because that game was amazing. I had so much fun with it. And then tomorrow will be Xenoblade at 11. The Power Rangers new character at, like, I don't know, 9 o'clock or so. 10 o'clock, an hour before, because, I mean, Legacy Wars streams don't last that long at all. I only do those for about, like, an hour, because for whatever reason, that game just really eats up my battery on my phone. And then, trying to think what else would happen. Like, probably Kina will be tomorrow as well. I want to get back to Kina as soon as possible, but...
Are you doing more Lego Batman tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. Lego Batman's going to be at the same time, 4:30, 5 o'clock. 2-hour stream. Playing Freeplay, not necessarily doing 100%, but just playing Freeplay, having fun, and going through the levels as other characters. Because, like I said, I've never, ever been able to find all... In this one, in Lego Batman 2, I did it 100%, but this one I've never, ever been able to get all of the pieces. They're very hard to find. But yeah, see you guys on the Mario stream in a little bit. Thanks so much for watching. As always, check out the YouTube Shorts. They're kind of struggling right now. Which is going to heavily impact us, and watch the Power Rangers Versus video. If you guys could, you know, in between the 15-minute break, that'd be fantastic. All right, people, see you in a little bit with Mario. Bye-bye.
God bless and happy gaming. See ya.